Standing by.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Complete.
Konnichiwa, Ohio gozaimasu, is your favorite superstar maniac, the multi-dimensional Tachikin, Khaiden, a sentient star cluster in VTuber, the singer form. We are many cosmic minds joined together to form a single entity on a higher plane of existence. The time has come once again for the weekly Honkai, then Super Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail becomes Honkai, then Super Star Rail. Don't you see? Don't you see? Don't you see how fitting this game is for me? Aries, glad you could make it to the start of the stream. I know you were busy with some things, so do what you need to do. But thanks for bringing the sparkle box right here. Still love that emote too. But yeah. We have Honkai Star Rail, you know, we need to have it as much as we can. Ducky, great to see you. You're not busy anymore? Okay. Got it, that's great. And yeah, you know, Honkai, always a game that's been so fitting. And I'm glad we played it sooner than later. It still hasn't been a year since the game came out. What was it again? April? June? May? That it came out last year? Well, yeah. You know, there's the side effect that I kind of saw coming that is getting me kind of more interested in the rest of the HoYoverse. Genshin didn't draw me in as much as Honkai did, but now Genshin has drawn me in because Honkai did. It's not like they have very direct connections every other minute, every other step you take in the game, but still, it's the HoYoverse style, right? Honkai I'll always favor because I do prefer the turn-based RPG gameplay, right? You got 2 new PS4 games and a figure? A figure! We saw some of those figures there in the Discord server. It's great to see. But yeah, I'm always looking forward to the Honkai streams. What I still have pending in my mind right now is that Illurin redeemed that 12-hour stream, and he chose Final Fantasy XIV for the entirety of the 12-hour stream. So we have a 12-hour F14 stream incoming. I still need to decide some things for next week. I was hoping to have the schedule ready for today and just like show it on the stream, but I'll probably publish it tomorrow since we have Tuesday streams. Team Selfie Gaming. Do check me out over there, by the way. Do check out TSG. And Honkai just started the second massive arc. Honkai Third Impact 2.0, so to speak, despite it being in update 7.3. Fascinating. I can't play it though. I can't play it because I'd have to either play it off stream, which Illurin is against. Speaking of Illurin, or I would have to make time for it somehow. We'd have to drop F14 completely, don't you see? No, the things we had in F14 a couple days ago, so epic. This week, man, this week. Anime-worthy fights in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel in Pokemon TCG. Yesterday we finished Pokemon TCG. I was actually trying to play it earlier today, but then I just didn't have time. Got caught up in other things and stuff. But yeah, because now I'm gonna play it off stream for just extra completionist stuff. You also get, I just saw that in order to unlock the Grandmaster decks for you to build from a machine, you have to beat the Grandmasters again. So basically you beat the Elite Four and Champion a second time. I just wanted to create other decks for the fun of it. An Executor-based Grass deck, a Magneton-based Electric deck, just like I did a Duck Trio-based Fighting Ground deck. Well, fighting because ground is fighting in the TCG because somebody is insane. Somebody who created the game is insane. And they made Rock and Ground part of the fighting type, and to this day they're still part of the fighting type. You know, something like Psychic, Ghost, and Fairy being together as Psychic, I can understand that. Poison being part of Grass and then being part of Dark, okay, I can see that. But what the heck is this about Rock and Ground being in the fighting type? Who smoked? Who took they took some cards, they turned them into a joint and they smoked it. What the heck is that? I don't know, there's some logic to it, but I don't know what it is. Yeah, the deck of Dig. And we dug our way to victory. We definitely did that. And it was great. I'm glad we finished it. We went for the full 3 hours or so. Let's see how long we can go on for today's Honkai Star Rail we're talking about after all. It's special. Very special. But yeah, the F14 12-hour stream probably gonna be on a Sunday like this one. Of course, I would be starting much earlier. How do I know what a joint is? I've been around. There is. I know things. I miss some words sometimes, but I know the meanings. I've been around in many dimensions after all. Of course. And now let's go for the Honkai Superstar Rail dimension, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, let's jump into the game already. Wow, what was that looking glass supposed to be? What's that supposed to be? Alright, starting the game. It should be appearing on the screen any moment now. Oh no, checking data updates. Oh no. Okay. I thought it was going to update. Okay, we're gonna lag a little bit. Everyone, just bear with me. We're gonna lag just for a little bit. There's always an update. Okay. Right, the game is gonna restart. Let me wait for the stream to stabilize a little bit. Hopefully nobody needs to refresh or anything like that. It's only 200 something megabytes, right? It's not a lot, but I hate that it makes it lag just for a little bit. I thought I started the game before the stream. I already had it open, but I didn't remember that you have to start game, like actually click on start. And that will download the update you need to. Usually in the games, you know, as soon as you launch them, they start doing the internal update. I call it the internal update because it's not an update you do in a launcher, or if you have it on Steam, you know, from Steam itself, from Epic. Oh, did want to ask, I saw that you accept my friend request in Star Rail. Have you been able to borrow any of our units? No, I haven't looked into that yet. We're busy right now with that city right there. Hold on. I haven't been able to do any of that yet. As also, I'm still getting used to the game. Before I forget, let me plug in my controller here. But yeah, I'll keep that in mind for future streams, for future Honkai streams. Now that I know how and when, at which moment it does an update. There are ways to like have a specific amount of bandwidth, if that's the word, because you know I'm in an Ethernet connection. I don't know if bandwidth is the word, but you know, bandwidth for a program. I wanted to prioritize OBS, but then it involved getting into your modem settings, and that's nuclear science for me. Well, if I check my in-game mail, well, let's take a look at it, shall we? Yes, I haven't played it. I haven't played this since last week. I want to play this game so badly, but we must save this story for the stream.
It's getting late.
Eventually, I will get to the point in which I can do some other things off stream in the game, but we're not at that point yet. Imagine I was in F14, and it's still that early on in the game that I don't really have roulettes to do. I don't really know what roulettes are. I don't have the gold saucer. I don't know what the gold saucer is, not really. I getting a glimpse of that with a game mode, but I don't really know much about it. So that's the point in which I'm at, basically. Now, let me see. We got quite a few notifications. Warp has notifications. Where is my mail? Trailblazer profile. Actually, let me take a look at the profile. Support character. So what is this? Is this the thing that allows you to... Is this where I can grab your characters? Or set up? Set up! I mean, I can put myself in there. I don't know what this is, though. I'm not gonna... What is this? Wait, what is this? Starfaring Companions. Support character. Well, I'm not a support character. I'm the main character. Let's have March 7th, Dr. Ratio, Dan Hong. Maybe not the most balanced team, but that's okay. Support reward. You get rewards for that. Jingjue, Asta, Suzhang, Serval, Herta. Just everybody. That's literally all the characters I have right now, not counting myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters. It looks like a male icon. Okay. Why am I not able to find it for some reason? Oh, it was on the side. Okay, it's on the side here. Don't open this. The most honest person in Penacony. I told you not to open it. You're too rebellious, darling. Are you enjoying your time in Penacony? I'm not there yet. Can't get enough of it, I'm sure. Since you're so brave and rebellious, gray hair, I'd like to give you a gift. Something that can help warm you up. If you know, you know. Think about it. Is that what it says? If you know, you know. Yeah, think about it. Those traveler's guides, refined ethers, credits, valuable materials with questionable usefulness, and even the clothes torn off from Duke Inferno, they're all within your grasp, aren't they? Oh, right, there's also a little extra gift. I don't know what's in there. In case it opens up into some kind of treasure, post about it on the Inter-Astral Peace Network. I'll be able to see it. Or you can just leave it in the mailbox and check it out next year on this date. There might be a surprise. All right, next year won't have today's date, will it? Ah, this was for leap year, I think. So it shows today's date for me, but no, this was for leap day. So Penacony, I am aware it's like the latest area. There's this red character. It's her that you see right there with the kitsune mask, I think. 10 fuel, 1 praise of high morals. Don't tell me this is for gacha. No. For to replace Trailblaze power, provide 60 Trailblaze power. Fuel canisters filled up with the dreams and courage of the nameless. Idealism. I prefer to call it the observer effect and human self-actualization. In this grand universe, moral standards are materialized into physical form. Look at that. Thumbs up, approvals aren't a rare sight to behold. What matters is that you are recognized. Hey, thank you for recognizing me. Acknowledge me, like Roman Reigns would say. Anyway. That was nice. That was nice. The Inter-Astral Guide. What do we have right here? Oh, right. Enhance one character to level 10. Okay. Trailblaze XP. Character encounters. What are all these things? What is this teleport? I'm still getting used to the game. Where did the other item go? That's a good question. Let me check. What is the other item? Sparkle's Wondrous Bag. A carefully prepared present from a certain masked fool. Sparkle will never give you up. I gotta sing it, don't I? Sparkle will never give you up, never let you down, or run around and desert you. She will never make you cry, say goodbye, or tell a lie and hurt you. There we go. Did I just get rickrolled by Honkai? I think you were talking about that, Eris. Yeah. Well, you know, the great thing about Never Gonna Give You Up in Rick Rolls is that it's a great song. So I think that's one of the things that's made it be so successful. It's a good song, damn it. At the beginning of the year, which to me is still like 2 or 3 weeks ago, Rick Astley had a concert where he sang the song. We're never gonna give you up in 2024. We're not strangers to love. Okay, I'm not gonna sing the whole thing. Missions. Let's see. Fate's Atlas is unlocked. Press here to check the progress of your trailblazing expedition. Important events you may encounter in trailblazing expedition. As your trailblazing expedition progresses, you'll have the chance to be involved in more important events. You can review the current events, unlock criteria in the locked events details page. Okay. Today's, yesterday's, tomorrow. I don't know what this all is. It's very confusing to me. It's the things I did, right? Okay, yeah. Is this a way to watch the cutscenes again? No. Not necessarily. This can be how I catch up if I have an absence from the game and I forgot where I was. Did I get rewards from this? No, this is what I'm doing right now, I think. Wait, what's with that rewards thing? Okay, and this is the map for it. I'm guessing this arrow right there is me. They kind of showed me the map before, but I still don't quite get it. You can teleport to the points right here. Book Merchant. In Bellabog, where portable communication equipment is hardly seen, a simple hobby like reading is quite popular. Well, if you have portable communications, like in a smartphone kind of way, you can do reading very easily. I mean, since you're here, you can grind the Calyx of Credits. What is that? Then tutorials. These are... Okay, I'm not gonna take a look at this right now. Travel log. And wait, what is this? What was this again? Aptitude Showcase, Gift of Odyssey. Oh, right. Daily gifts and stuff like that. Star Rail Special Pass. And I got 2 of them already? Is it for March? No. Oh, yes. I just realized we're in March. Very soon it's going to be March 7th. This game is the first time we're going to have March 7th, right? The date, I mean. So surely they're going to do something for March 7th. Huh. Yeah. Let me take a look at the exact release date again. Or you can let me know in the chat, Taji Gang. I keep comparing it to like picking up Final Fantasy 14 when they're in 2.4 or 2.5, or when they just launch Heaven's Sword, which is a great point in which to pick it up. Say I should Google Honkai with KHAI Super Star Rail. But yeah, it says 2023 April 26. This is the first March 7th. I mean, March 7th, they gotta do something in that date of the game, surely. Surely. Turquoise's Reverie. Okay. Well, after reaching Trailblaze level 21, clear Forgotten Hall Memory Stage 3 to obtain the character Xinjue. Well, I guess I could obtain her and then get something for getting a duplicate. Because I already have her. I already got Xinjue. Sorry if I'm saying the name wrong, by the way. I'm genuinely trying. And then Warp. We are kind of close to getting another one of the Departure. What would I need to generate? 1,280 Stellar Jade. Okay. And this one, I only have 3 of this. Sparkling Splendor. This is the character I was talking about. Sparkle, is that her name? Anyway, yeah. Swirl of Heavenly Spear. Brilliant Fixation. Bygone Reminiscence. Stellar Warp. This one I'm very curious about, but I'm not gonna do it right now. Of course, Himeko is who I want. I want that chocolate ice cream sandwich. And I do like her. I do like her. In terms of gameplay, in terms of personality, in terms of style, everything. Hers is one of those outfits that has like classical Roman-like influences. It's fascinating to see all the styles they're doing. Let's take a look at achievements. Don't worry. We're gonna get into the story. We're gonna get into that stuff. I mean, let me get my Stellar Jade right here. Eager for battle. Can I get them all at once? Okay, let's just claim everything here. Defeat 3 enemies in DOT in a single battle. Yeah, let me get my Stellar Jade right here. Defeat 15 enemies in Simulated Universe. Yeah, I feel like Simulated Universe might be the thing I do the most off-stream. That doesn't have story to it. Not that much, at least. It's like doing roulettes over and over in F14, maybe. And then, should I take a look at this? This is going to be a browser window, isn't it? Not exactly a browser window, but okay. I'll take a look at this later. Very well then. We have to visit Neverwinter Workshop. I love that name. See what's around the Goeth Hotel and visit Everwinter Monument. This is it right here. Basically, we're touring the city.
Wow, look at the carved ice. It feels perfect for this city somehow.
See, I want to see what they're going to do on March 7th.
Whatever it's made of, it can't be ice.
I guess you're right. It's actually pretty warm in the city. Hey, what's with all the children over there? Should we go and take a look?
Oh, yeah, who is that? Teaching the children or whatever?
So let me introduce myself. I'm the intelligence officer for the Silvermane Guards, and a temporary guide for the A Journey Through Belobog's history program. My name is Pelageya Sergeyevna.
Pelageya Sergeyevna. Pelageya, I'm gonna try to remember.
But you can call me Pela.
Pela.
Yes, Miss Hayla.
I'll remain silent.
Okay, guys. Take a look over here. This is Everwinter Monument. It was erected to commemorate the mighty architects. The architects are followers of the Aeon Klapath. It was they that foresaw crisis, built up our walls, and established Belobog, preserving the spark of human civilization. Even today, they are still tending to the city.
They really do make the city look very alive. I like what all the NPCs are doing. It's not like I didn't appreciate this in Genshin, but feels like I'm appreciating the anime aesthetic as much. And hey, if you ask me, between FF14 and Honkai, which one do you prefer visually more? It's Honkai without a doubt. I'm not even gonna hesitate to answer Honkai.
Everwinter Monument is made up of two
I do prefer
parts.
this.
A gear that symbolizes knowledge and industrial strength, and huge ice crystals that symbolize the eternal freeze. These two symbols are bound together, the gear restricting the ice. It represents the unyielding spirit of the architects in the face of nature's barbarity. Any questions?
None for me. I like to think she didn't notice me there, or I was doing it from a longer distance. This place looks nice. Oh yeah. You can also have an outdoor cafe situation.
Neverwinter Workshop. Hey, didn't Japard say there'd be a show here?
Look like an outdoor cafe, also. Not an outdoor cafe, but a cafe with outdoor areas.
He said you can sometimes catch an outdoor performance. Sometimes being the operative word.
Ah, darn. I wanted to see one. Oh, I'd been wondering. You see that heater over there? Why do they keep it outdoors? This city is so weird. Normally you'd want a heater inside a building, right?
Is this how they repel the internal freeze?
If so, I'm not sure mighty is the right word for these architects.
Tiny heaters are no use against the Stellaron disaster.
What's that?
You guys sure have a lot to say about that broken heater.
Oh wow, she's cool.
March. Broken.
Yep, touch it and find out. Ice cold. I was just about to fix it up. I forgot to introduce myself. The name's Serval. I'm the owner of this workshop.
Right, here's Serval.
If you got any broken equipment lying around, you can always come find me, though I can't guarantee I'll be interested in fixing it.
Oh, we're okay. I was just curious about the heater.
Curious? About the heater? It's just a standard geomarrow radiator. You
Geomarrow
can find them
radiator.
anywhere in the administrative district.
Standing broken machines outside a workshop is bad advertising. But
What's wrong with that? Everyone around here knows the way I work. Ah! I figured it out! I heard a loudmouth guard say that a group of outsiders had met with Cocolia. You must be them?
a loudmouthed guard.
What an honor. Where are my manners? We can talk about heaters all day if you like. Let's have a chat.
Very well then. Oh wait, I can interact with this? Oh, what is this? Message for new repairers. Hidden maintenance safety operation manual. Interesting. Can't read the whole thing right now though.
The heater you saw is just a standard geomarrow radiator. They may not look like much, but they're a real lifeline to the people. The blizzards here are brutal. If we didn't have a reliable way of keeping warm, Belobog would long since have become a dead city, both above and below the surface.
I love the way her hair turns blue right here. Speaking of blazers and stuff like that, right? Speaking of cold weather. What is Geomarrow?
It's an ore, a special energy resource. Whether it's keeping the city warm or keeping our counters ticking, everything runs on Geomarrow. Geomarrow grows beneath the surface of the planet, and specialist underworld mining teams are there to extract it. Transport lines shuttle it up to the surface. In the overworld, we use the same lines to ship surface goods and aid down to the underworld.
Above and beneath the surface?
You didn't know? Belobog is structured like two big connected disks. The overworld is responsible for administration and trade, while the underworld is responsible for energy supply and resource extraction. However,
Overworld, the
due to
underworld.
an order that was given many years ago, nobody has moved between the overworld and the underworld in a long time. I shouldn't be talking about this. Pretend I never said anything.
Give me a second right here, everyone. Just one moment. Alrighty. Love it when Sampo goes hehe when in battle. Yes, I still haven't gotten him in battle, have I? Not really. I mean, he ran away and left us to battle last time. But yeah, Serval, I like her so far. Interesting thing about Honkai is that there's nothing that looks out of place with their outfits in relation to where they live, but also in relation to the greater sci-fi universe. So, I didn't know Serval was like a denizen of this planet. She just feels like she's a sci-fi character as well. But yeah.
Isn't it
Wait,
just like cooking food over an open flame? If the house is a pot, then the heater is the stove it rests on.
When she puts it like that, it actually starts to make sense.
Oh yeah. Thanks for your answers.
No sweat. This is your first time in Belobog. I just want you to feel some of the warmth the city has to offer.
But yeah, Sparkle's banner. Okay.
Hey, seeing as there's nothing on your plate just now, want to help me fix up this machine? Just a bit of manual labor. You might find it interesting.
Sure, we're not busy.
Great. Then let me give you a demonstration first.
Oh, what do we have here? Magnetorheological fluid threshold. Rotate the modules to adjust the circuit and direct the electrical current from the power supply to the endpoint. They already lost me. Repairs are complete when all endpoint circuits are connected to the current. The edges of fixed modules will appear red when selected. I think I got it. This is the source from which the electric current flows out. Okay. This is the end that can be unlocked after receiving enough electric current. Rotate the module and change the circuit to connect the electric current. I could have sworn Knights of the Old Republic had something like this. Yeah, these puzzles are actually fun. And this one was simple. Nice. I want to do more of that. That's fun. That's fun, though. That's fun.
Nice. You guys are pretty handy. You picked that up in no time. Want to be my assistants? Average pay, but I'm a good boss.
Sure. What? Man, I want to accept and just say yeah, but... I would actually like this job if it's going to be as easy as that. Right? Oh yeah, I can do that while I listen to audiobooks, to audio dramas. I can do that, right? And she's a good boss. Sure, why not?
Do you just say yes to everything?
No, I gave it a good thought. I gave it some good thought, March.
I was only kidding. Just a joke.
So was I, Serval.
Well, I'd better carry on here. Why not have a better look around? My workshop will always be open to you. And your wallets, of course.
Can I repair another one of those? See, it's also because it's fun, right? An old VCR machine, you do not dare imagine what it might show you. My goodness. Yeah, we'll meet again, Serval. I mean, you are in our teams. But yeah, we'll meet again. Let's go around as March. Also to switch between characters. There's those blue phone boots. They made allusions to Superman, but of course, I'm thinking more of Doctor Who than Superman. It's because I've been on a big Doctor Who journey recently, and I've been doing a good pace. But today I didn't really have time to read the novel I'm reading right now for Doctor Who. I'll see if I can finish it tomorrow. I digress.
That's the alley that Japard mentioned. The one contaminated by the fragmentum, right? I can't believe how close it is to the city center.
If they hadn't identified it, I bet all the shops and hotels in the vicinity would have had to close down by now.
Move back! This is your final warning!
What's going on here?
But my proof of property is inside. I don't have any... The fragmentum has already corroded this block. You can make a property retrieval request to the architects, but only Silvermane guards are permitted to enter here.
I can't believe fragmentum corrosion has spread into the city. No wonder there are so many soldiers stationed there.
I gotta do something. This world really is in dire straits.
It sure is. But at least we're here. Once we seal the Stellaron, they can get back to the good life.
Please try to understand, sir. Backwater Pass has become very dangerous. We're just here for your safety.
If I can't get my proof of property, it doesn't matter how safe I am. Out of my way!
Listen to
Let me
them.
pass!
Listen to them, though. What is? No, the guards are fine. That's citizen. Citizen, what are you doing, citizen? A pretty postcard is lying in the trash can. It reads, "Friend, you've crossed the line. This isn't something you should have touched." Signed, Garbage King. There's a coin glued to the back of the postcard. Seems like this king understands that you need to tip someone if you want them to pass on a message. Seems like you got yourself a real competitor when it comes to rooting through trash cans. Why would he call himself Garbage King? Isn't he embarrassed? We got one ancient coin. Okay. Let's keep going. See, I do have enough familiarity with Genshin to think that I see this wall and I'm like, let's jump it, let's scale it, and let's go to the other side like that.
So tired. I just want to put my head on a pillow and drift off.
I know the feeling, March.
Seems like the first day of our trailblazing expeditions is always pretty eventful, huh, Danhung?
Yeah, it's because you've got too much energy.
The opening of the post box reveals two envelopes that are being kept in a delicate balance. Touching either one will condemn the other to be swallowed by the pitch black ball. Such a dilemma falls in front of you. Push them all in. I go all in. You reach your hand out and gently touch them. You aren't sure where your hand skimmed, but the balance of the two envelopes is instantly broken. It's incredible how good it feels to do something good. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Oh, praise of high morals. Ah, thank you. I also did it because if I can't have both of them, then I'm gonna have neither of them. So, hey, thank you for praising my morals. Thank you. Let's go to the hotel lobby. Yeah, the trash cans seem to be doing a lot here, Ducky. I'm gonna keep interacting with them if I can see them.
Wow, what a beautiful lobby! It's gonna be soft mattresses and cushiony pillows tonight. Wanna have a pillow fight later? Huh? I bet they're stuffed with goose feathers.
Been a while since I've seen a pillow stuffed with feathers. That's a good point from March.
March. Earlier in Klipoth Fort.
Stop, I know what you're gonna say. March, you said too much back there. March, you shouldn't reveal our goal to people we don't trust. Meanwhile, you guys were beating around the bush and speaking in riddles. But check it out. Seems like we landed with a pretty sweet deal, right? We get the royal treatment, rooms in a beautiful hotel, and the full support of the locals. As far as trailblazing goes, this is smooth as heck.
Don't say things like that, March.
That's not what I was going to say.
All right, spit it out then.
Earlier in Klipoth Fort, were you paying attention to the Supreme Guardian?
Yeah, of course. This isn't my first expedition, you know. My powers of perception are sharper than the sharpest blade.
So, did you notice anything?
Nope, she seemed normal to me. She was kinda harsh at first, but she turned out to be a nice, reasonable lady.
Once I get to the room, you have something to tell me? Okay.
Although, it felt like she was looking through me. As in, I know she was speaking to us, but it seemed like her gaze was fixed on something far away.
I had a similar feeling. Almost as if we weren't the only people in the room.
I see.
Do you have to put it like that? That's scary.
Well, we had the Tachi gang watching the stream. Maybe that's what it was. The Invisible Man. What is the Invisible Man? Here I am, the Invisible Man. Sorry, just getting some water here. It must have been the Invisible Man.
Well, there's no way he'd get past Danhung's sharp eyes.
Perhaps I'm too sensitive. She did promise to help us. I just hope she keeps her word.
She is suspicious. She is sus.
We need to save our energy for the discussions tomorrow.
She is quite sus. There's somebody else among us. I don't know if I'd call them an imposter, but yeah. Hello, welcome to the Goeth Hotel. Are you staying with us? Or would you like to try our special afternoon tea? Yes and yes. Thank you very much. I would like to try your afternoon tea. Oh, it's on the sides of the lobby. Find yourself a sofa and take a seat. I'll arrange it. This is where I grew up. I wouldn't say that I know all about the administrative district, but I do know the history and goings-on around these parts fairly well. Just let me know if you are interested. Thank you. I'll walk around by myself. Welcome. Please visit us sometime. Where is the tea? To the sides? He said. Ah, there it is. Well, we collected something else entirely, but okay. Chapter 2, Frozen City 2. Okay. There's gotta be somewhere something in my inventory where I can check these things out again, right? Dude, this seems so peaceful. I have tea offered by the hotel that looks very well made. And I can read a book while I'm doing that. Yeah, that sounds heavenly. Next time I take a vacation like this, if I can, I'll do that. Oh, you haven't heard that song in a few months? Aha. Yes, from Keeper of the Seven Keys, The Legacy by Halloween, The Invisible Man. Can be underrated sometimes. What was that to collect? Diary of a Civilian Scientist, Part 1. Okay. Civilian
Is there
Scientist.
anything left to do? We're meeting the Guardian tomorrow. There won't be any time for sightseeing.
That's enough fun for today. Time to rest.
It was a long day today. All I need is a hot shower and a good night's sleep.
I've got a bad feeling.
Well, don't talk about it then.
If I don't talk about it, is when I jinx it.
Let's get to bed early and save our energy. I sense the next few days could be tiring.
Well, I'm off to my room then. Express lights off!
Lights off. I don't know. It's different beliefs, you might say. Oh, wait, what do we have here? Goeth Hotel Tea Time Menu. Ah, we gotta take a look at this. Hold on. Classic brunch combo. Butter toast, poached eggs, pancake with syrup, with seasonal fruit jam, a cup of tea of your choice. Damn, this is a perfect breakfast for me. The sour bean soup originally in the combo is temporarily unavailable due to supply shortage. It is replaced with any beverage from our selection of brews. Garden desserts, coffee jelly temporarily unavailable, butterfly berry tart, yogurt berry cup, souffle with jam, honey and oats mousse, energy snacks, smoked frost wave salmon rolls, salmon cheese tart, special sausage platter. You can tell this is a very expensive hotel. Afternoon brews, moo moo hot milk, crystal sparkling water, heartwarming flower and fruit tea, energetic boiled mushroom tea, rye bread soda iceberg, Goeth classic handmade coffee temporarily unavailable. Due to a shortage in coffee, all menu items containing coffee are temporarily unavailable. That's okay, I'll take all the tea you have. We'll provide them again as soon as supplies return to normal. We deeply apologize for any inconvenience caused. Ah, that was worth the read. Evening Ember at the Goeth Hotel. Interesting. Oh, these are all very interesting, but we're gonna take too much time reading them. It's the Stellarum itself.
Who are you? What are you?
We are allies. Allies of the Guardians in generations.
What do you want?
To rebuild this side of the world. To help you achieve your wish.
Oh, there's a commotion outside the hotel. What is it now? Here comes the action, eh?
Hey, did you hear that?
There's a group of Silvermane guards at the entrance. And I don't think they're here to say hi.
What is
This is our escort. It's less friendly than I was expecting.
What is the best dialogue choice? You can always be friendly on the job, you know?
Huh. You must have had some miserable jobs.
My God, March.
Let's go and meet them. We won't know until we're down there.
I might have missed something. I already went to bed. Yeah. Oh, shoot. You were gonna tell me something. Sorry. Dang, March is coming there, like... Come on, girl. Come on.
Hey, Commander Bronya is waiting for you all down below. Hurry up and go see her. And no tricks.
What's with Commander Bronya?
Are we in a lot of trouble?
Jeez, calm down, March. Why would we do any tricks? Why would there be any tricks? Sure, hello, Commander Bronya.
Huh?
We can be bros.
You were there at the fort.
I missed one of the best Easter eggs in the game. Oh my goodness.
I am Bronya Rand, acting commander of the Silvermane Guards. In the name of the Amber Lord in the Highest, and under order of Supreme Guardian Kokolia Rand, I hereby arrest the suspected infiltrators under the charge of plotting to incite rebellion.
Okay. You're gonna have us help the arrest? Where are they?
As agent of the Supreme Guardian, I herewith temporarily strip you of your freedom of action and speech. When you are tried by the adjudication panel, you will be given the opportunity to defend yourselves against the accusations.
Right, but where are these people you're arresting? I can't see them.
Resistance will prove futile. You must come with me.
Okay, but why are we here? Why are you telling us this?
Wait a minute. This isn't what we agreed. She said we were going to be escorted to discuss an urgent matter.
This is an orchestrated betrayal, obviously.
What is she even gonna gain from that? That's the Stellaron. That's the Stellaron whispering in
Looks
her ear.
like we've been downgraded to accomplices. Again. It seems like it's every third planet this happens.
That's because you always act without thinking. You never have a plan.
Sometimes it's good to improvise too, Dan. There's a balance between both ways of doing things.
Hey, I'm improving. I'm coming up with a plan right now. And got one. Donhung, the alley.
The one that's been sealed off. It's possible.
I'm okay with just fighting them off.
March. Be ready to make an escape.
Huh? Really? I just wanted to say something.
Like, I feel like we can just fight them off completely. You sounded pretty convincing.
3 of a kind.
I guess we are a strange trio.
Shh! It's an old Astral Express escape signal. Do you play cards?
I play Duel Monsters and Pokemon. And I dabbled in Shadowverse, but I don't know if that's what you mean, March.
2 pair?
Hey, what are you whispering? Let's get going.
Ace!
Ace. Oh, you think we're just gonna get arrested for doing nothing wrong? Nah, boss off. What is that? What happened there, though?
Have an ice day!
Have an ice day! It was March, okay. Come on, man. Ella?
They charged straight in! Escaping into a fragmentum. I don't know if they're overconfident or just eager for death. It would seem that Mother's judgment was correct.
You won't be able to get back, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't know.
Should we report them as missing or deceased?
If it turns out we can't, you can let me know what I missed, I think. Brona, you're not being a bro right now.
Guardian's order was to arrest them. We cannot abandon our pursuit just because they fled into a sealed-off area. I must ascertain their fate with my own eyes. Yes, ma'am. Eradicate all threats to Belobog's security. That is what I must do.
I'll send a video of it later so you can entirely miss out on it. Okay, yeah, that works too. Hey, at least I saw the tea menu. The tea time menu. That was worth it.
Ha! See? They weren't brave enough to follow us. Freedom!
Stop saying things like this, March. You're jinxing things.
Serves them right. Better luck next time, slowpokes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shoot.
It's the result that counts.
I hate how the dialogue is so instant. I guess I said that was too risky.
Gotta take risks sometimes if you want to succeed.
That's not what I would have said, I think.
We caught them by surprise. Nothing more. They'll be in pursuit soon enough. Let's follow the path. We need to guarantee our own safety before making any further plans.
And I'm always gonna give some time after the dialogue is said before hitting A, or rather X, to continue. Would this recognize the controller if I make it be a PlayStation controller instead of making it look like an Xbox controller? Let me unplug my controller and see what happens when I do that. Hopefully nothing freaks out in my VC face when I do that. It's gonna take a moment though, because I gotta cycle between multiple modes in my Magic NS Bluetooth thingy. It has multiple modes for the Switch, for a Namco mini arcade thing. I don't remember what it was. Among other things. Oh wait, what is going on? Huh? What the heck is going on? What was that? I didn't even plug in the controller. Something funky happened there while I was trying to... Yeah, it's not recognizing it. That was funky. But yeah, I just wanted to see if it would show it with PlayStation controls instead. But that's okay. That's the thing about PlayStation controls on Windows. They're going to masquerade as Xbox controls most of the time. It's not like I use gamepad in F14, but it's been great to see that you can just give it PlayStation buttons. I mean, it's Final Fantasy we're talking about. How do I zoom out? I'm gonna have to use the mouse wheel. Well, that was interesting. Alright. Locked gate. The control panel for the gate must be somewhere. Too bad you can't just scale the walls like it's Genshin Impact. Take a look at the space anchor. And we'll continue with this team. Khaiden, March 7th, Dan Hong, Xinjue.
So, what happened back there? Why did the Supreme Guardian send people to arrest us? Imagine launching a surprise attack when your enemy is fast asleep. The cheek!
That woman had a troubling aura. Our instincts were correct.
I don't know, she's getting manipulated by the Stellaron, it looks like. Alright, let's exploit your weakness and let's go for the fix for the first battle of the stream.
It's too late.
You are nearly completely broken now. Alright, Cloud Lancer Art, Torrent. Broken. Destroyed. Let's take care of you with a frigid cold arrow.
Let's make it quick. Batter up.
Farewell.
Wait for the tiles before you start counting.
Let's have Xinjue here.
Style.
Flower picking. What, you want to distract me? I don't think so.
Never heard of it.
Cloud Lancer Art, Torrent. That should do it, that should do it. Battle over. V. V for victory.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Max technique points reached. What are their weaknesses? I think I saw wind. I'm gonna have to get used to it. I'm trying to see their weaknesses before I attack them. But it's kind of hard to get within range without being seen. Or without being seen much.
I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Cloud Lancer Art. Torrent. See, if you redeem me calling out all the skill names, you might be wasting your points because I'm doing that anyway. Anyway. Frigid Cold Arrow. Let's go. Let's go. Rest in peace, home run! I might have to be more mindful in battle. But for now, Xinjue, you can attack this one. Flower picking. With flower pick. Alright, we're gonna receive some damage here. I wonder if I should have done ultimates instead. We definitely should use March's shield. But let's just do it.
Of life and death, revealed in an instant.
In an ethereal dream.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
Break! Cloud Lancer Art, Torrent. I think I'll try to keep the ultimates to a minimum though.
I told ya I could fight.
Let's give that to
Stay
Xinjue.
right there while I give you a present.
Now, rest in peace, home run! We got things set up, perfect. A blast to all of you, with a cherry on top. Perfect. Maybe I should have given the shield to March 7th instead. Yeah, girl power. Keep hitting Xingjuan. Keep hitting her. No, not March. Not March. Off you go. I gotta remember the combat mechanics we learned last week. I forget. But anyway, Cloud Lancer Art Northwind. We're almost done with you. It's time for you to die, I think, with a frigid cold arrow. All right, that was not the end of the battle. But yes, we should be doing ultimate soon. Yes, March's ultimate.
Gotta try hard sometimes.
A glacial cascade.
Check out this awesome move.
Such a fun move. Truly, truly such a fun move. And as for my move, yeah, let's do it.
Rules are made to be broken.
With a Stardust Ace. Through a rest in peace blowout home run. That could have been better. Nobody is weak to the element I have, which I forget what it is, but yeah. Cloud Lancer Art Torrent. Destruction. Complete destruction of you all. Alright.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
In an ethereal dream.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
But a vision. But an ethereal dream. That's the frigid cold arrow. Very well. Farewell hit. And then Xingjuan could use... no, she still has the shield going on. And then, what does this do? This is my first time using this. What does this do? A scoop of moon. We're playing Mahjong here. I don't know what I just did right there. I'll have to learn what that is. Flower pick. You can let me know in the chat as well, Tajigang. We'll get to the point where I'm really used to the game, though. We'll get to that point. Look at that scorching crush. Girl power. Keep hitting Xingjuan. Keep doing that, please. Not March 7th.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Alright, Cloud Lancer Art Torrent. I could be doing better in battles, right? Gotta get reacquainted with the things we learned last week again. But it's okay. For now, a farewell hit on you.
Better late than never.
Right, let's enhance things here. A cherry on top. And Cloud Lancer Art again. Torrent! Should do the trick. March 7th being knocked out, though, is problematic. You could definitely have done better at that battle. Formidable foe. Okay. Maybe I did well, all things considered. From Stellar J, Trailblaze XP, Shield, Credit, a lot of things there. Not bad, not bad. We need to recover health now. So let's get back to the... Oh, wait a minute. I see a chest. Please don't be a mimic or a trap or something. Basic treasure. Yes, that's worth going for. Let me recover my health over here. March 7th can now continue battle. Yeah, I have to get her revived. I'll have to remember that. Get back to that thing. I forget what it's called already. And what are you weak to? Yes, you are weak to wind. Well, I call it wind. All right.
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Cloud Lancer Art Torrent.
I told ya I could fight.
Frigid Cold Arrow. We'll take care of you quickly.
This is our chance.
All of you. Rest in peace, home run! Because he has AoE, we must go for that.
You have to cheat.
Flower picking will take care of you. Let's save those ultimates. Let's not use them right now. Or from Frozen and from Break. Here's a Scorching Crush. That burn will be a problem. I was hoping it wouldn't be Dan's turn, so he wouldn't receive that, but alright. Cloud Lancer Art Torrent. Is there another round? Okay. Battle over. I think you can see if there's gonna be another round.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Well said, Dan. Alright, that's the door. Let's get this treasure. See, actually, let's just go back and recover completely, since we're right here. As it's all right here. Space Anchor. That's right, remember, it's a Space Anchor. What is it weak to? Okay, yeah, Dan has super effective damage. I know, I'll keep using those Pokemon terms. I'm just used to saying it like that. Too late. Cloud Lancer Art, Northwind. Too late, I told you. Too late. Frigid cold arrow.
This is
And
our
now,
chance.
a rest in peace. Home run. Oh, I did that. It's over. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, we're getting into the game. No, we are getting used to it a bit more. I am so into Honkai. This really is my kind of game. As I keep playing it, it turns out it's more of my kind of game than I thought.
Wait, there are Silvermane guards here. Careful not to alert them.
They must have entered from another direction to cut us off. We should avoid an open conflict. Let's find another path.
I mean, I'm okay doing open conflict. If they want to dig their own grave, that's it. That's on them. We are here to help them, and here they are making a whole incident out of it. No, no, no.
Wait.
They must have entered. We should avoid an...
Let's avoid this path. Let me switch to myself then. Can I zoom out more? No. That's as far as I can zoom out.
It doesn't seem like there's any way to open this gate. Ooh, check this mechanism out. Look familiar?
Look familiar?
Yes. We saw one in Serval's workshop.
Are we gonna do the minigame?
We need to solve it before we run out of time. The guards are right on our heels.
Am I gonna have time limit for that? Well, let's take care of it. Okay, let's do it like this. And that'll do it. See how great the job would have been if we had taken it?
Looks good.
Okay, this one is weak to... I don't think it's weak to my element, but too late now. Very well then. Let's start the battle like this. It's time for an ethereal dream.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Which I could AoE them like that.
Is but a vision.
But that's okay. This is a good way to do it, I think. It was but a vision for you. Now Cloudlancer Art Torrent. We can take care of them like that.
You have the worst luck running into me.
Frigid Cold Arrow.
Let's go.
Alright, just for the AoE, let's go for the rest in peace home run. See what we can do with Xinjue. Maybe I should have somebody else on the team since we're not encountering that element as a weakness very often. So, what does this do? What does this do again? I think I can check with this, right? Cherry on top. This quantum damage equal to 120% of Xinjue's attack to a single enemy. And this quantum damage equal to 50% of Xinjue's attack to enemies adjacent to it. Okay. Do I just enhance my attack? No. I don't think I... Okay. Okay, I think... Okay. I think I got it. Did it use 2 skill points? Did it use more than 1 skill point? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's do it. A cherry on top. Oh yes, that was good.
Aside. I have no interest in the times
now. Northwind to finish the battle. I mean, we're helping them out too. While we're running away from them, we're still helping them out.
In your own way.
We're helping them out because, you know, we're taking away all these fragmentum beings and such. Looking for a friend. All right. But I can't read it right now. Would be too much time. Let's avoid the guards for now. I'm glad they didn't notice me. This enemy over here, though. Yeah, I have super effective damage. So let's go for it. This Gambler Gremlin Xinjue is notorious for eating through skill points. Ah, there you go. Gambler Gremlin, huh? Alright. Oh, I should have broken one of the shields here. That's okay. Let's do...
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
In an ethereal dream.
This sanctuary is but a vision.
But a vision. Alright. Then let's give you a frigid cold arrow. Haven't even done Xinjue's ultimate for now. It's okay though. Farewell hit. Farewell.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
Yeah, I don't want to receive any damage here, so let me do my ultimate. Stardust Ace!
Rules are made to be broken!
And you look like a rule to me, so let's break you.
You're out.
Farewell. Who would have thunk it? I'm a protagonist that plays baseball. I ended up being like that. Yes, there's some like protagonists that do that in anime. There was an anime that had a protagonist like that. And One Punch Man had a hero based on that, I think.
I don't see a switch for the gate.
Yeah, who'd have thunk it, Eris?
Over
there's a monster in the area. We'll need to deal with it first.
Mm-hmm. The designs continue to be very good looking. Oh, what do you want me to do? Oh yes, the inventory. I never use the shortcut wheel. It's just kind of messy. Use the right consumables with their different effects to help your exploration. Wrathful gauntlets can offer an attack boost for all characters. Okay. Use Wrathful gauntlets to enhance your entire team. Okay, but how long does it do that? For the next battle. Okay. Extra 170. Oh, here's the food. Here's the food. One of Genshin's specialties. Here it is on Honkai. Thanks for the hydrate, Aris. Let me do that right now. Yes, I think I have been hydrating well today. The fact that I refilled it. My water bottle right now is nearly full, but it's because I refilled it. That's a good thing. Upon using immediately heals a single ally by 15% of the max HP plus 150 extra HP. As it might be useful. Can you use items in battle? I haven't even tried. View the details of the current status effect. Okay. After using a consumable, the effects of the item will be shown at the item buff area. Yes. I'll try to keep getting consumables then. And enhancing the party. Let's see. Yes, I have super effective damage. Let's go! You cannot use items in combat unlike Genshin? Okay. Yeah, combat is completely different from Genshin, so that's okay too. Alright. Cloud Lancer Art. Torrent! I should save some skill points for Xinjue. Because I'll need her AoE as well. I should use her ultimate though. Rigid Cold Arrow. Let's go for... well... I'm gonna do it like this and see how it works. Rest in peace, home run! Okay, that worked out. We'll receive damage, but I think it worked out. Incineration Shadewalker is the name of this. The name of this enemy. I like it. Right, let's do the ultimate and see if we can take it down before Dan receives damage.
Look at the draw.
A quartet, woohoo!
Please,
Quartet.
please. Looks like victory!
Victory indeed. Couldn't even see how it went down. It just went down.
Story in your own way.
All right. And the door is open. Let's recover here. All right. Are we about to fight a boss right here? The fragment.
She really caught up with us.
Whatever, let's keep running.
Had time to set up an ambush.
We can blaze through them.
You dare underestimate me?
Right back at you, bitch.
Even though it has suffered fragmentum corrosion, this is still part of Belobog. It was our home. The guards know this place like the back of their hand.
I'm sure they do, though. I'm sure they do.
Enough cat and mouse. Drop your weapons and come with me.
I don't think so, bitch.
You're such a nuisance. Just what crime are we supposed to have committed again? It better be worth you following us all the way out here.
We don't recognize her authority, though.
My orders are to arrest you. It is for the adjudication panel to present you with the nature and penalty of your alleged crimes.
Is this Hoyo versus Bronya? What do you mean? Oh yeah, Eris. Oh yeah. I will say what I need to say. Don't you see? Do we have a version of Bronya in Genshin in Honkai Impact 3rd? Okay, maybe I like her if that's the case, if she's going to be multidimensional like that.
You saw us yesterday. Do you remember? Madame Cocolia received us as honored guests. How can such a drastic change have occurred in the course of one night?
Yeah, Dan is asking the right questions though. Every Hoyoverse has a Bronya, that is all I need to say. My goodness! Interesting. I like her.
The Madam Guardian investigated your backgrounds.
Uh-huh.
She summoned me last night to tell me that you had deceived her. Your identities and purpose here are counterfeit. You seek to overthrow the rule of the architects.
Then her research was all bogus. Terribly researched.
What a two-faced hag!
Don't say that, March!
Publicly insulting the Supreme Guardian only elevates the seriousness of your crimes. Throw down your arms and surrender.
What, if she can't take an insult, then all the more reason not to care about her.
We're wasting our words, March. At least one thing is clear. We mustn't be caught.
Well, if there's no escape, then maybe it's time we gave them a taste of Astral Express medicine.
That's what I've been saying from the beginning. See, I still don't think we should kill them or anything, but come on.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
No. Cocolia is being manipulated by something. Baronia is too much of a soldier to know that something is wrong, though. But anyway. Cloud Lancer art. Torrent. Let's go for a torrent.
I told ya I could fight.
Yes, this is a frigid cold arrow from... This enemy gets a frigid cold arrow here. From March 7th. Rest in peace, home run! Nice.
Fights are like gambling.
We can go for that AoE like this. Yes. Let's go for the cherry on top. Perfect. The battle is over? No, there's got to be another battle after this. I thought it was going to have multiple rounds. Don't kill them, Marge. That's going to make us look bad. Not that we should underestimate them, right? But...
Lady Bronya.
Bronya.
I'll handle these evildoers myself.
Bring it on. Who are you calling evildoer? You dumb bitch. Just a scratch.
Move carefully.
Alright. Let's go for Ethereal Dream.
Of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Ethereal Dream is but an ethereal dream. That's what it is. Alright, let's go for... March 7th.
Try hard sometimes.
Glacial Cascade.
Check out this awesome move.
I forget that it's an AoE. That's great. What do you mean I owe you $1? We never agreed to anything like that. For Bronia's neutral special, she uses gun. Aha, very nice.
The time is now.
No, but I'm sure at least the fight will be fun. Very well, Bronia. Very well.
Batter up.
We just can't get arrested for something that's not real.
For the tiles before you start counting.
Let's see. See, yeah, this doesn't cover her weakness. The only one here that has a weakness, that covers that weakness is me. That's okay. Let's have flower picking. We're gonna have to do better than this. Hello, Mist!
Clemency? Never heard of it.
Now, how to handle this battle properly? Well, first of all, Stardust Ace.
Rules are made to be broken.
Yes, indeed. Very well. Let's go for a blowout farewell hit. Stardust Ace, I mean. Yeah, how's the Trailblazing going? It's going okay enough. But we must really focus on this fight against Bronia. For all her faults, she actually fights well. She's actually difficult. Or at least I think so. Because I'm forgetting what I learned last week. When it comes to gameplay mechanics and all that. Let's go. Cloud Lancer Art Northwind. That was 2% damage. This is the problem. Dealing more damage. But let me have a shield on myself. I'm the one that should be protected the most because I can deal super effective damage on her. So yes, rest in peace, home run!
Play hard, win big, keep quiet.
Let's do flower picking. The low amount of damage just is too much. That's what the problem is. Wind Rider Bullet.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
Cloud Lancer Art Torrent. At the very least we can take care of the ads like this, right? But let's build up an ultimate as well. Frigid Cold Arrow. Now, I think we should go for the rest in peace home run like this. Yes, let's do it. No. She's protected. Let's do it like this. Rest in peace home run. We have to take down the ads before we can damage her stuff. Don't forget that Shield and Khaiden also triggers a provoke due to March's skill. Yes. Thank you for the heads up. And now we have the cherry on top. That's great. That's great for more damage. Bronia's weakness protections has been dispelled. It's a weakness protection. There we go.
You can't run.
No, you can't. Who's running this time? Impressive fire though. That's not gonna be good. All right. Before using Dan Hong's ultimate, we should break Bronia's shields. That being said, I think it would be a good idea to have more shields. Yeah, let's protect Dan. Since his health is low, let's protect him. And now, let's see if we can have a rest in peace home run break.
Fights are like gambling. You have to choose when to strike.
We don't have enough skill points to use the other skill. Well, that's for AoE mostly anyway. I don't think now is the time for that. I am tempted to use Xinchue's skill, but I don't think now is the time. So let's go for Cloud Lancer Art Northwind. We're getting there in terms of her health at least. Let's go for Girl Power. That's what the shields are for. Alright, we'll have to take care of the others. I wonder if I should use an ultimate against them. Maybe not. Maybe not. Strategy, strategy, strategy. Now that's a turn-based RPG right there. So far for me, the system seems nice enough, you know? Nice enough to be fun. And I can be very simplistic when I think about the next turn-based RPG I'm gonna play, because all I'm thinking about is I like turn-based combat a lot. I like it a lot. And I'm only thinking about that, and I forget that there could be a whole system of battle. And maybe the turn-based combat is not gonna be that turn-based. Obviously, here it is.
Wrong? Afraid of what I might do.
The fact that I'm taking a pause from it, right? These games lend themselves so well for streaming for that reason. When I have to focus on the action, like in F14, there's no way that's gonna be turn-based. Well, yeah, things are different. Things are different. Now, I probably should use another shield. Oh, hello there. Gee. See, these games lend themselves well when you get a raid. And our swords will be stained by the blood. We'll die for our king. Oh no, there are ads. Oh no. Ah, I need to keep running them every hour or something. Ah, man, Twitch. Anyway. He was playing Whophobia. I feel like I want to wait until Key's out of the ads. But yeah, thank you for doing the shout out. I immediately missed. There we go. Yeah, Key, my dear Key, it's great to see you. If you can hear me. If you can hear me. That's why we need to keep running them every hour still, don't we? Man. See if I can add a timer again. Just at this point, it becomes more inevitable, right? Alright, hopefully you can all hear me. Welcome everybody with the invasion from another dimension from Key's channel. The key to our hearts is here at last. I hope the Whophobia stream went well. I do not know what that is, but I hope the game was fun. And I am the multidimensional Tajigen Khaiden Ascending Star clustering VTuber B singer form. Great to see you all. Welcome to the channel. And Key, thanks for leaving the raid. If you need to go and rest or, you know, wrap things up or whatever, go ahead and do that. Great to see you, Key, though. Hope you're doing well. Always great to see you. And it's very nice to have your presence in here, at the very least. Now, let's go back to strategizing what we're gonna do here. Yeah, let's do a shield. I mean, I lost my shield already, so let me get it back.
With me out here, how can we lose?
The power of cuteness.
Let's make it quick.
And of course, what we're playing today is called Honkai Superstar Rail. By the way, let's use Dan Hong's ultimate here.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
In an ethereal dream. I'm delayed for about 3 minutes or so. Hopefully that's on your side only, Key. If not, try refreshing. We did have a download earlier of 200 megabytes on the game, and that might have kind of delayed things. Hopefully it's not permanent. I'm not gonna restart the stream at this point, just for that. 3 minutes is okay enough. And also when you have ads going on, it kind of messes up the stream playback sometimes. And you gotta refresh after
Don't
that.
hesitate.
All the more reason to have problems with them. But anyway, let's go.
It's but a vision.
But a vision. But an ethereal dream. Now, Brony, let's take care of business right here, shall we? Rest in peace with a home run. Now,
Lemon Sea? Never heard of
I'm not done yet.
Rules are made to be broken.
With a Stardust Ace. Blowout farewell hit. Ronia, it is time to say farewell. Look, I'm sorry I called you a bitch, but you are behaving like one. So, off you go. Off you go. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. Yeah, we left it at 1%. We're not here to kill anyone.
This girl's pretty strong. Hey, Don Hung! Maybe now's a good time to show off your secret strength?
It's fine, Kai. No need to restart. Okay. Hopefully 3 minutes is not too bad, or it's not happening for everyone. Pardon if the delay is too bad. I don't know. Honkai is still new to me, so I didn't know when it was gonna download, because there's always an update from the look of it, and it's large enough to at least... What was that? That was like 10 seconds at best. but it's enough to slow it down because it's using everything it can to download the update. So I didn't know I actually had to hit start game for that. Every 3 weeks or so? Okay. I mean, the last time we played it was last week. But I'm talking about even just something like 200 megabytes, not the large updates. That's gonna be something I'll keep in mind. I'll start it as early as possible before the stream and go all the way to going into the game. Like, we just pretty much have to start the game. Not just the title screen, but like start the game. I think we can leave it in the screen where you have to hit a button and the star and the Astral Express is about to warp, I think. Anyway, let's continue here.
You first.
Secret skills.
You're no fun.
Intruders, give it up. You will be guaranteed a fair trial.
Didn't sound like it.
Ooh, sorry. I didn't mean to ruin the intensity of the moment.
Hey, wait a minute. Sampo, you're not gonna make us look good if you're helping us.
What is this? I can't breathe.
This is great. This is
I
badass.
have one thing to say. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
Sampo. You did come through.
I say what I mean, and I mean what I say.
Damn, though. You didn't have to knock us out. You didn't have to just let us go unconscious, man.
Suffer, sacrifice, and die because of my order.
It is not death which frees them. They will be swept into the infancy of a new world.
What about the underworlders? They will lose the protection of the architects. They will see me as a tyrant.
You have witnessed the world we have promised. A temporary misunderstanding for an eternity of prosperity. We will honor your decision.
I understand.
What did you do, Kukolia? What did you do?
Come on, those toys of yours aren't that dangerous.
Then why hasn't he woken up yet?
Hmm?
Because he's sound asleep. Didn't you hear him sleep talking? Poor child. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Tell me the truth, Sampo. What are you gonna do about the overworld girl?
What am I gonna do about her? Why, wait for the opportunity and send her back, together with the rest of them, of course. Hey, come on, what's with the...
You're a bad liar, Sampo Koski.
What? I didn't mean to bring her along. The smoke was too dense. I was in a daze. Before I knew it, I'd somehow dragged her down here, too.
You got Bronya here?
What are you up to, Sampo? Why do you insist on getting caught up in overworld affairs that have nothing to do with you? If it's a whole lot more attention from Wildfire you want, you're going about it the right way.
Is he from the underworld then? Still don't quite get what overworld and underworld are, but I thought he was from off planet like us. I'm not sure.
Hey now, Sampo Koski's primary concern is taking care of his friends. These guys scratch my back. How could I live with myself if I didn't scratch theirs? And another thing, where does Wildfire get off assuming that these fine folks won't come in useful to them, huh? I mean, you never know.
Which is why you've set them loose in the underground?
Come on, accidents happen. I'll have them rounded up in no time.
That girl... Get her back as soon as possible, then don't let her out of your sight. The underground has been sealed off for over 10 years now. The children won't even remember what overgrounders look like. If a girl in a Silvermane Guard uniform suddenly shows up, what would Wildfire do with her? What would they do with you?
All right, I get it. I'm setting off right now. I'll have to trouble you to look after them while I'm gone, ma'am.
I'm completely lost. I don't know what is going on. But I'm trying to follow.
Sleepyhead. Looks like you're awake.
Hello there, ma'am. Natasha's clinic. Hold on, let me get this
How
first.
are you feeling?
Oh.
Any aches or pains?
I wanted to get the book first. I had a weird dream.
I bet. You were mumbling something about stellarons and wishes. I couldn't make sense of it. Well, now that you're awake, you should probably try moving your limbs. I'm Natasha, a doctor in the underground. You've already spent a day in my clinic.
Nice to meet you. I'm Khaiden.
Nice to meet you too. You're very polite. Sampo's gone to clear up a mess of his own making, so I'm looking after you in the meantime. Based on your current state, I don't think there's any cause for alarm. You seem perfectly healthy. So if you don't mind, I'll go and take a look at the other patients.
Who are the other patients? Where are my friends? Wait. People were following us.
Sampo told me. Don't worry, the Silvermane guards won't follow you below ground. We've been cut off from the surface for many years. Even when things were at their worst down here, they never showed. Of course, I don't know the whole story behind why the architects ordered the lockdown. Who knows? Thanks to you, they might finally be about to lift it. Something that Wildfire's wanted to achieve for a long time now.
Where are my friends?
They've been up for a while already. The young guy with the dark hair left first. He went with Sampo.
Oh, damn, okay.
Your rowdier friend took off soon after waking up. I imagine she's taking a stroll nearby. As for the girl in the Silvermane guard uniform, I told Sampo to watch her, but it seems that he left his post and she made a run for it.
Who is this Sampo anyway?
Good question. He's a man of mystery. He claims to be a simple cross-border businessman. Not that there's much to interest in Overworlder down here. Either way, he's got a surprising number of connections. I've managed to secure more than a few urgent medical supplies through him, and he's been a big help to Wildfire. In any case, I don't think his intentions are sinister.
Wildfire?
It's a grassroots organization. Think of it as the Silvermane Guards of the Underground, but less stone-hearted.
Can't thank you enough. Bye for now.
No need to thank me. It's a doctor's duty to heal.
I gotta find March 7th in Dan Hung. But where should I start?
Where should I start, indeed? I mean, Dan went with Sampo. We're gonna have to follow Sampo. But first, let's go for March. Miner's Medical Certificate. Musicians of Belobog Volume 2. You forgot you had Octopath Traveler? One of my most favorite games of all time, Aris. I think. I'm almost certain. Just hits all the right notes. Especially with the type of storytelling it does. This Musicians of Belobog thing looks interesting. Natasha's list. Okay, let me snoop in. To all parents who are minors. Well, she had quite the list. Hopefully that's not dead people I saw right there. I don't know because I didn't actually read. I just saw some names and ages. The underground city. Is it? Looks great. Here's where we start getting a bit more into steampunk territory. I can see why. Rhino, great to see you. Hello there. March, what are you up to, March? Is she having an argument with the children or something?
So, you promise that if I win hide and seek, you'll tell Big Sister March all the ins and outs.
Uh-huh.
Yep, all the ins and outs. What does that mean?
Hook, we saw Hook before somewhere, right?
It just means you'll tell me all the details. No hiding anything, and no telling fibs.
Kai, I'll lurk as I'll go eat. Yeah. Key, thank you so much once again for the raid. And thanks for lurking from the shadows. Hope you have a good meal. He's got bullied by the children. Hook, aka HonKHAI. Yes, I did understand that reference. She's about to play hide and seek. This looks difficult.
Hook isn't an overgrounder, you know. Hook never tells fibs. Yeah, never.
Well, that's settled then. Okay, let's play. Huh? You. When did you get here? This isn't just hide and seek.
I need to just give it like 5 seconds after they speak or something. Okay, I guess I said I've been here a while.
Seek, okay? Let me explain. It's like this. After I woke up, that doctor said Sampo had taken Dan Hong with him. I went around in circles trying to find the blue-haired scoundrel and bumped into these kids. They say they know where he is. But they said I had to join the moles or something if I wanted to find out. And to do that, I had to prove my strength by winning a game of hide and seek. Do you get it?
I get it. You're being bullied by children.
So what if I am? Why don't you help me, huh?
Hey, are you done with your secret talk? The most time is precious.
Yeah, precious. Okay, we're done. Pitch Dark Hook the Great. This is my friend.
Dark
He
Hook the
also
Great.
wants to join the moles. Can he play too?
Sure. I guess so. Then, you guys are seeking.
They're gonna be hard to find. They're so small. I'm gonna lie, just child model is cuter than Genshin's. I haven't paid attention. Do I know the power metal band Dirty End? Yes, I know of them. I haven't actually heard any of their music yet. But yeah, I've seen them around. They look great.
Boss, they don't seem very smart. Why don't we do a practice one first? You're right, Julian. Okay, let's do a practice one. I'll hide. You two have to find me.
So, you kids think you're better than us, huh? Just you wait and see.
It might be more difficult than you think, March. It's easier for children to hide.
Simple. When you see one of them, you just have to catch them.
Oh dear, this is gonna be difficult, isn't it? Alright then. Yeah, I should have taken that job right there. It would have made me look respectable, you know, with Serval. And then they would have arrested me and okay, then we can do our thing. And then I take Serval to the Astral Express and I can continue doing the job there because I'm not gonna abandon the Astral Express, right? Okay, they follow you on your Instagram? They've always had a big online presence. And that's great. Let's see. No. Let me interact with the dumpster. It's the day of the dumpster. The dumpster remains silent. This hunk of junk gazes gently at you. The two trash cans stood tightly side by side as if no force in the world could separate them. Okay. I thought it was gonna be more than that. But we must interact with them. We have seen part of the great trash can epic, haven't we? We're looking for Hook, right? How far away is she from here? In the meantime, let's get some basic treasure. Many of those items, I don't know what they are. No, wait, no, it's telling me where to go. There is a specific location. She's not in the... The dumpster stands silently, yet a hint of sinister comes through. A scientist once said, when a dumpster is shut tight, it exists in a superposition of states where it is both devoid of trash and full of trash at the same time. So, this is Schrodinger's dumpster, isn't it? You vaguely recall television series where a lawyer hid inside a dumpster such as this and waited for an incriminating piece of evidence to appear out of thin air. Almost sounds like Phoenix Wright, right there. Vaguely recall... Okay. Now, Hook is right here.
Ha! Gotcha!
I thought she was inside the dumpster for sure.
What? It's just a practice. Wait until we're playing for real. You'll see.
I'm sure we will.
Bring it on!
Alright. Now we're playing for real. You gotta count to 50 before you open your eyes. No cheating.
47, 48, 49, 50. Ready or not, here I come, naughty children.
Marge.
The moles haven't lost a game for ages.
You shouldn't be talking out loud.
We're the underground's greatest hiders and seekers.
Who is over here? The dumpster is shining. Someone threw 3 pieces of geomarrow in it. The person threw so heavily that shards of the ore scattered all over the trash can. You have no idea where the anger of that person stems from, neither you can understand his behavior. After all, geomarrow is as valuable as gold in the underground. Would you throw money even in a fit of anger? Certainly not. That's right. Now let's end the conversation here. It's really boring to talk about dumpsters and money. That was kind of entertaining, though. This dumpster evokes a special emotion in you, unrelated to its location, appearance, and olfactory triggers. It is a sense of hiding from the world, as well as a hint of preternatural coziness. A wrinkly piece of paper is stuck on the lid of the dumpster with the number 81 on it. Let me knock on it. Well behaved. This trash can is someone's private son. Ratatat. Knocking on the wall before entering represents your respect. In fact, however, not every decent person can really win others' respect. Let's open it. You see a shabby room with a set of wrinkled yellowish bedding, a pillow made from a gunny sack, 2 open bread-flavored soda, a pair of miner's boots, a turnout book whose words can no longer be distinguished, as well as a knife. Looks like someone used this dumpster as their humble living quarters. What happens when people just open it to throw trash in it? Well, I'm sure it worked out for them somehow. Okay.
Something's not right.
What's
that
up?
That guy's been staring at us this whole time. Hide and seek might have to wait. Let's see what he wants.
Humpy, great to see you. Free stuff, I guess? Okay, yeah, maybe you get free stuff. To the right mind, that can be a lot of treasure. Seemingly adult man.
My instincts are telling me something's not right with this guy. But...
He's looking taller and older.
That's because I'm tall. And old. I'm a grown man. Ask anyone.
Alright, the jig is up. Your voice gave it away.
Well, they really are the best hiders and seekers.
But I'm Julian of 1,000 Faces. Why did you have to talk to me? My reputation is ruined. What will the boss think?
No, if you're found by somebody as extraordinary as me, don't worry, your reputation is fine. It's a champion losing to another champion. Don't worry about it, Julian of 1,000 Faces. Or it could make you very, very sick. That too.
No need for the melodrama. That was still a magical performance.
Exactly, March. I'm curious to see what will happen with Honkai on March 7th. Like the date. It's 4 days from now. Or only 3, depending on where you are. What day is March 7th? What day is it? Is it Thursday? Okay. I won't be streaming then. Probably not. But I'm gonna see. Free stuff? Or like we're talking about. It might be free stuff as well.
Come back. They won't be hiding that far away.
If you're sure.
Clocking off. Finally.
Work time's over. Let's hang out. What do you say? I heard that catching alms is lucrative work, so I'm gonna go check things out later. Goodness gracious, I give up. You've been at it for a whole day. Ready to give up? How can I sell for that? I have to save up for my limited edition safety helmet signed by Cold Dragon Young. I like that. I like the sound of that. I remember if something happened last time. This is the first March 7th they celebrate. Yeah. They launched on April... That's not beta. Okay. They launched in April of last year, so there's that. Where are you, children? You kids of the century.
Hey, where are you going?
No, I see now in the minimap.
Back. They won't be hiding that far away.
I see now the area in the minimap. Oh, hello there.
Haha, I caught you.
March is such a child about it too, though.
Doesn't count unless you can answer this question.
What? Show me the rulebook.
What? But we caught you. What's with the Q&A?
Oh, sorry, my stream dashboard just crashed. Well, that's not a good sign.
I thought I had you there.
Aha. You gotta show me the rulebook. Beta testing was late 2022 or early 2023. Every HoYo games, when they have a birthday, they send you a letter with what they're doing and some free goodies. The mail you got earlier was due to the new character Sparkle's birthday. My goodness. Okay. How many characters are in Genshin? Don't they have enough in there to have every day of the year be a birthday? It's like birthdays in Animal Crossing. They have like 200 or 100. It's gonna be nearly every day of the year. All the more reason for me to play them. Let's make every day a holiday, or most of them at least. Every month has holidays and holiday seasons, damn it. That's the way life is. Don't you tell me otherwise, no. Holidays, not just holidays, holiday seasons. Like 12 days of Christmas, like the build up to Christmas. Everything is like that. I want to think that it's gonna be something like her birthday, maybe? Something like that. There's 80 playable Genshin characters. Felt like there were more of them. At some point they might get there. Might. Now the only one is the Great Hook. The Great Hook. Minecart. Smart miners will use these minecarts to make their work easier. But it remains up for debate whether it makes their work smarter. Ah. It does sound like it makes it it does look like it makes it smarter though. Hello, Hook.
Don't run! I got you, Hook!
Not fair! I'm the boss of the moles! How can I lose to a bunch of villains?
Wow, what's with everybody labeling us as villains?
Do your worst! I'm not afraid.
What do you mean do our worst? What do you think we're gonna do?
What are they feeding you kids down here?
Just tell us information. That's it.
I'm sorry, boss. I failed. Darn! How did you see through Julian's disguise? What villainy is this?
Those with keen eyes see the dust between the stars.
Ooh.
I came up with that, by the way.
That's a great quote from March 7th. Doesn't sound like something you... No, it does sound like something she'd say. With my help.
Yeah. You're in the footnote somewhere. So, Pitch Dark Hook the Great. You can tell us now, right?
You share a birthday with the character Goro? Oh yeah, that's a lot of waifus and husbandos. 80 is a nice amount to pad out throughout the year, and that's only Genshin. You go into Honkai, you have others. You go into, well, Honkai Star Rail. I'm guessing Honkai Impact Third also has them. And then others.
Yes. The boss of the moles is true to her word. Hook saw the blue-haired guy take your dark-haired friend to the fight club.
Fight Club?
The Fight Club?
I thought the first rule was...
You don't talk about it.
I didn't think she would actually complete that.
Is this more secret talk?
Pitch Dark Hook the Great. Where is the Fight Club? Can you show us the way?
But it's an obvious building. Grown-ups are just useless.
I think it's the one with the boxing gloves we saw. Or fists? Which one was it? Boxing gloves or... My guessing husbando is Thoma and for Honkai Star Rail it's Sampo. Aha, there you go.
Come with Hook. I'll take you over.
Thanks, oh great one.
Oh, great one.
That's Pitch Dark Hook the Great to you. Who said you could shorten my title?
Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
A club just for fighting. Who knew undergrounders had such brutal hobbies?
Aha.
In fact, it's awesome.
They let you take part? When did this place last have an inspection?
She didn't say she takes part. I can see her taking part though.
We're here. This is it.
It's boxing gloves.
Hook's gonna go fight. See you later.
My gosh.
Who's in charge here? How can they just let kids attack each other?
Is Hook a kid though?
The moles are in charge, that's who. But only the kids. Wildfire's in charge of grown-up business.
What? So the moles control this whole area?
The moles control everything underground. Ooh, they need one more player there. I gotta go. If you ever want to fight, come find me.
Oh, okay. That's why she was ready to fight when we found her. She's used to it.
My friend. Hey, I heard a new fighter showed up at the club. A young guy, dark hair. They say he's invincible. Where'd he come from?
It's only been like a few hours at best and already has a new reputation. Unless they meant Sample, but I don't think his hair is dark. At least not compared to Dan Hong.
I heard someone say he's an elite Silvermane guard.
Don't be ridiculous. The Silvermane guards have been gone for ages. Why would one suddenly appear out of the blue?
Mysterious kid, gatekeeper of the underground ring. Hey, are you here for the Dark Fist tournament? What is the Dark Fist tournament? I can't disclose much if you don't have the club invitation. All I can say is that only selected fighters get to enter the high-class fisticuff known as the Dark Fist tournament. It's 1,000 times more exciting than anything else in the club. I guess you need an invitation from the fight club. I'm not interested in brawling. Not right now, at least. Then go away! What's wrong with this kid? What is up with this place?
My friend, looking for a ticket?
What is
Hey,
this?
I heard a new
A
fighter.
scalper? I couldn't interact with the scalper, but okay. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Can I be a spectator at least? I want to see what Dan and Sampo are up to.
Sisters, are you ready for today's most spectacular, spine-tingling, earth-shattering contest? On one side, recommended by tall, blue, and handsome, the unsmiling, pulverizing power of the new kid on the block, Cold Dragon Young!
That's what they meant by Cold Dragon Young is Dan?
And his opponent is none other than the unfeeling, incendiary, explosive might of Team Robomatic. All praise to Boss Svarog. Given that no other fighter was willing to take on the strength of Team Robomatic, Cold Dragon Young will face off against these opponents alone. On learning his fate, the brave young fighter had one thing to say: whatever! And so, let the semifinals of the 1,758th Fighting King Challenge begin!
Quick, let's help him!
No. We shouldn't help him. No, we shouldn't.
Brothers and sisters, an unexpected turn of events. 2 members of the audience have charged into the octagon. It looks like they want to team up with Cold Dragon Young.
So you're awake.
Yeah, the first thing we did was go look for you. And now that we found you, we're trying to make sure you don't get your butt kicked. You're welcome.
I think he'll be fine.
Brothers and sisters, you can feel their passion. The magnetic pull of this electric sport is undeniable. But let me reiterate, these competitions are for professionals only. Whatever you do, kids, don't try this at home.
There's also professional kids, so that goes for the non-professional kids, I guess.
And Cold Dragon Young is signaling that the contest will go ahead. He's just itching to get into it. And so are we. It's the Iron Fists of Cold Dragon Young and friends versus the Iron Skin of Team Robomatic.
I can take them on my own, you know.
We need to work on your emotional intelligence.
Huh? I agree with him. I think he can. Hold the line. Let's go. Very well then. Perhaps he does need our help.
Never heard of it.
Cloud Lancer Art Torrent. Music is nice. Let me hear the music for a moment. Oh, what was that about?
What's this?
Rigid Cold Arrow.
Let's go.
All right. Rest in peace, home run. For the AoE. Speaking of AoEs, let's see if we can do this.
Gotcha.
Okay, we got it. I think maybe there's a chance you're not gonna get the AoE with Xingque. I might be wrong. Nice payout. We only took down one of them, but wait a minute. I take that back. Okay. That was interesting.
Oh, what a beautiful performance! Cold Dragon Young and his last-minute admirers emerge victorious!
Admirers? How come we don't get cool nicknames?
Khaiden Tajigen is a cool name on its own. I mean, cooler than Cold Dragon Young?
Forget it. I think our taste in nicknames is different.
Don't facepalm me. I think Khaiden Tajigen is a fantastic sounding name. That's all we need. What do you think, March 7th?
It's Sampo!
Tempo! What is that expression? What the heck is even going on? They got an explanation to demand.
Let's get after him.
A very, very cool name indeed. Yes. What even is going on?
That guy can't have gotten too far. Let's search nearby.
Okay, let's do more hide and seek. Oh, I love the look of the place though. There's great detail. There's great detail to this.
Hey, it's you! I was just thinking to myself, am I getting robbed? Who are these people following me? So, you know, you start to walk a little faster. And anywho, if I had just turned around, I could have thrown open my arms and said a big hi to my old friends.
Save it. You saw us in there and got scared, so you pulled a runner.
Me? Scared? Oh, my friends, what do I have to fear? Surely I haven't done anything to offend you.
What should I answer here? You threw us to the Silver Main Guards. Actually, yeah. No. Nah, we're just messing with you.
My fine fellow, please don't do that again. You scared the daylights out of me.
Wait a minute, we're not done here. You dragged us to the underground. So, what's the big idea?
I had no choice but to take you guys down here. It was too dangerous for us on the surface. We're wanted criminals. Sure, the underworld has its drawbacks, but at least the guards would never follow us. We're safe here.
Be that as it may, did you really have to poison us?
Maybe you've forgotten, but we were in a tight spot, my friend. There was no time to think. I had to use whatever I could.
So, it wasn't to cover anything up? A secret that you didn't want anyone, including us, to find out?
Don Hung, what secret?
What secret?
Well, I'm not certain yet. But there's more to our friend here than meets the eye.
You win. I'll help you to the best of my ability, free of charge, I might add. But please, don't go spreading rumors about me. All right, to prove my sincerity, I'll introduce you to Wildfire. If you're looking for something down here, they're the ones to ask.
Why should we get to know Wildfire?
Because you're looking for something? Why are you asking? Dan Hung told me you guys were searching for a... what's the word? Stellaron. Sounded pretty powerful. If anyone has a clue on its whereabouts, it'll be Wildfire.
I can see that.
You said I'd uncover a clue if I became the Fight Club champion.
Yeah. I mean, if you fought in the final round and won, you'd have incredible street cred right now. Wildfire wouldn't think twice about talking with you. I don't see the problem.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Why would Wildfire want to help us?
Well, there's no such thing as a free lunch, of course. Wildfire has no reason to help you yet, so we'll just have to give them one. With your talents, we have nothing to worry about. I'm telling you, no matter where you go, there's only one rule to getting things done. Find the demand. You know, like supply and demand. Anyway, the underground has been sealed off for more than a decade. But do you think people here are just resigned to their fate?
What kind of organization is Wildfire?
Well, if you want my opinion, they're a bunch of artless, stubborn fools. But who cares what I think, huh?
I care.
They're a band of do-gooders who sprung up to maintain order in the underground. After the Silvermane guards withdrew, Wildfire set up shop. Still, don't underestimate them. We walk in the presence of giants. Have you heard that saying before? Well, Wildfire has giants in its midst. You'll see.
Ominous. All right. Lead the way, and don't try and pull anything this time.
Have a little faith. It's like I said. Sampo never lets friends who've helped him come to harm.
So, what does Wildfire do all day?
Everything. They keep the peace, uphold justice, fight for resources, distribute goods. The sliver of trust they have for me has to do with the last one.
Distribute goods, eh? Alright, Sampo.
Huh. Where's Joshua?
What are those shiny rocks?
This is stuff they mine, right?
This is geomarrow, an exothermic ore. The underground and the surface are sealed off from one another, right? Well, only the geomarrow transport line is still running. The underground sends ore to the surface, and the surface sends goods to the underground. At least in theory. Most undergrounders are miners, and this is what they mine for a living. You know, if we didn't have geomarrow to burn, this world would have frozen to death long ago. All right, let's keep moving. The person I was looking for isn't here.
Alright. But first, we gotta take a look at trash cans and dumpsters. Yes, we do. Game time. Guess how many trash cans are there in Belobog? Attention, trash cans put side by side together are considered as one, but those that you can see but cannot be reached do not count. I'm gonna say 21. Nice answer. Honestly, it is uncertain if your answer is correct. This is the underworld after all. This trash can has not seen his overworld relatives in a long time. You know what? Here comes a question with a definitive answer. Guess how many trash cans are there in this town? The rules are the same. Trash cans placed side by side are considered as one, but those that you can see but cannot be reached do not count. Count only these cylindrical trash cans. 7. This is the wrong answer, but it is understandable. It would count the number of existing trash cans. So let's stop this game right now. It's too childish. Childish. Oh, there, okay. I thought it was a fun game. What's wrong with being childish sometimes? I like being childish. Alright, a huge dumpster filled to the brim. The mixture of all kinds of trash results in a putrid odor. However, those who live in the underworld have some consolation. They don't need to go through the trouble of sorting their garbage. I guess so. This old dumpster stands silently, carrying his own resolute gravitas that reminds you of an elder of vast wisdom. It stood on the side of the street for years, witnessing its rise and fall. I pay respects to it. You bow at Elder Dumpster, to which he responds with a deep dignity. It almost feels like it is the size of 2 dumpsters. Ah, Elder Dumpster. It was a privilege and an honor to meet you. Let's see the mailbox. The mailbox is tucked away in the corner, trying not to be noticed. Better not disturb it. You get the sense that even the most sociable person would need some personal space, let alone a mailbox. Okay. See why it's worth interacting with those objects? The dialogue is the best. The writing is the best.
Old Oleg isn't here either? Where is everyone?
So you're leading us on another wild goose chase?
I wouldn't dare. Trust me, we're getting close.
Huh? What's that huge structure in the distance?
What is that?
Oh, that's the furnace core. It's the pillar that connects the underworld and the overworld. People used to travel up and down that thing, but then...
Then what?
It's a long story. In any case, practically nothing moves up or down anymore.
What happens if somebody tries to go up?
Except you.
Oh, come on, my dear fellow. I thought we weren't going to discuss this. I beg you, the fewer rumors there are about me, the better.
I'm liking Sampo more and more. At least the way he speaks. My dear fellow, the fewer rumors there are, the better. Perfect usage of fewer right there. Excellent, excellent. I have been thinking about if time is not countable, then if you say less than 5 minutes instead of fewer than 5 minutes, it is correct. You're not saying... You're not saying... hold on.
Are they avoiding me?
Wildfire. Oh, hopefully they're not avoiding you. Like, my argument was that how much hours you should be able to ask, but I guess you're saying it in the sense of how much time, and you can reply hours, minutes, seconds, and you say less for that. I'm still gonna say fewer though. The street lamp is a part of a side Geiber in the underground. Whatever that means. Bronia? Well,
Hey, look! Who is that?
she's getting herself in trouble already. How does it feel? Is that Bronia?
It looks like she's in trouble.
My friends, don't just stand there. This drama doesn't need any more bystanders.
Uh-huh. Honestly, I think they're being unfair of her, so let me show you what we do to unfair judgments.
Oh? You know, it might be interesting to see you get in trouble.
We should avoid attracting too much attention. We can't just leave her.
I want to hear out what is going on. I did this right. Does anyone have popcorn? Sampo's right. We can't just stand here. We can't just stand here.
Yeah, now you're getting it.
Let's help her.
It's
All right,
which side?
princess. Let's dispense with the pleasantries.
What are you scoundrels doing? Off you go. Who is this?
You dare attack someone on our turf? Well, how about a few rounds with me?
Darn it! Quick, disperse!
Spineless thugs.
Seal. Or Sela?
Miss Sela? Phew.
Sela.
It's a good thing you showed up when you did. My heartfelt thanks. These vagrants have got some nerve looking for trouble in wildfire terror.
Shut it, Sampo. This is you written all over it. Wildfire has countless issues on its plate right now. We don't need a side order of Koski.
He didn't do it. He has nothing to do with it. Let's be fair about it.
I hear Silvermane Guard is paying the underworld a visit. Is that you?
You kidnapped
just the guard.
me and brought me to the underground. What is the meaning of this?
There's so many misunderstandings. You people need to learn to speak better and listen better.
Listen to her. What is the meaning of this? She still thinks she's an overworld princess.
You too. You're gonna end up killing each other and not solving the issue with the Stellaron. You bunch of idiots. Sampo is the only sane person here, you see?
Do you know what's become of us down here while you live the easy life? Did you even consider the fate of the underworlders?
The Silvermane Guards aren't living the easy life. We are constantly engaged with the enemy, defending Belobog from the scourge of attacking monsters and protecting all those above and below the surface.
Oh, this is not gonna go well.
Do you even hear yourself? You protect the underground? Redeploying every guard to the surface? Sealing off the only passageway? Protecting the so-called architects, more like it.
The Madam Guardian has her reasons.
The reasons are not good from what we saw in dreams.
Enough talk. You're coming with me. Chief Oleg wants to see you, and he's got more than a few questions.
Still, my girl, go and slay.
Perfect, Miss Hila. We were just on our way to pay Chief Oleg a visit ourselves. Room for a few more?
Fully booked.
Damn it.
Who are they?
Oleg's guest. I'm a friend of Sampo's. What should I shouldn't say I'm a friend of Sampo's, but who was Oleg again? Oh, it's the person we're being taken to. I'm Khaiden. I don't think that's the question she says.
Your name by itself.
Well, that's what you asked me.
The chief's in the market for specific talent. An urgent request, so I'm taking them to see him.
That thing he does with his hands. Oh my god, Sampo.
We're looking for a Stellaron. It's the source of all the disasters here. If we find it, we can...
I would recommend you not recite your story to everyone you meet. Miss Hila won't understand it anyway, so let's save it for the chief, huh?
You're right. I don't understand it. And I don't plan on passing the message on either. Wildfire's encountered trouble at the Great Mine. The chief's busy. If you really want to find him, come look for me at the mine entrance.
I can help you out at the mine. We can help you out.
I'm leaving.
We're gonna help you out over there, don't worry. Completing missions, clearing calyxes, and trying out simulated universe are all great ways to increase your Trailblaze level. Calyxes. Trailblaze vision once falling into the abyss, continue after reaching Trailblaze level 13. Daily training. Interastral Peace Guide. Right, this one. Oh, log into the game. Okay. Clear Calyx Golden one time. What is Golden then? Sorry, what is Calyx? It's gonna be easy to get up to level 15. Okay. There's a lot going on for me, so I gotta take a look at one thing at a time. Complete assignments from all over the cosmos. Perfect. To claim rewards. Assignments. Complete assignments to get corresponding rewards. Adjust assignment durations to get more rewards. Oh? Use characters of the recommended paths to obtain extra rewards. For each character recommended path dispatched, an extra reward will be given at the end of the assignment. Okay. But wait, what is that path? I have no one with that path. No, wait. It's those three. Okay, Team Full. Xinjue and Herta. Let's send... Serval is a level 1. Now that I met her, I think we should have her on the team. Yeah, there's a lot going on, so it's like a lot for me right now. I'm still learning the game. Go to a world where a Sterlon was detected and gather data for Intelligentsia's guild experiments. Oh, this is great. Like sending people from the guild. Herta wouldn't just be a person from the guild and she wouldn't just go and do that. She's too busy, but still. I like the idea. Reminds me of the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and sending assassins out on missions. Send somebody out to Algiers. Send somebody out to Turkey, to Istanbul rather. Well, no, you're playing in Istanbul in Revelations, but send somebody out to France for a mission. Somebody gets sent to Egypt, etc. The stars can be likened to grains of sand floating on an endless ocean, or fruits hanging over countless branches waiting to be picked. The sand will not know when the ocean is polluted, just like fruits won't realize that the tree they rest on is dying. Oppenheimer, penman of the Candelabros of the Intelligentsia Guild. That's the Oppenheimer movie we should have seen, you see? XP material credits. Okay, and yeah, we have more assignments and stuff like that. Travel log. What is Nameless Honor? What is that? Hold on. What is this? Activate Nameless Honor. Unlock Nameless Glory and raise his level to 30 to receive a light cone of your choosing from the treasures of the Starry Seas. Well, I'm not gonna touch this in case I maybe shouldn't be doing this right now. This looks like a season pass. You pay for that? Okay. My goodness. A season pass. Alright, we're talking about leveling up then. Well, I'm level 20. I'm guessing they meant another kind of level. Ascend. Right. We'll need requires Trailblaze level 15. Yeah, this is different. Trailblaze, not the Trailblazers level. Trailblaze level. Because from what I know, your character is the Trailblazer. So that's why I thought it was like that. We can level up Xinjue to level 20 already. Let's do it. Level up. Let's take a look at Serval's levels, because she's the only one I haven't leveled up here. Asta, still haven't gone for Asta. Let's try it like this. Yeah, we want to have her catch up to current levels as much as we can. Level 17 will do. You love her in battle. Yes, I might replace Xinjue with somebody else, but not right now. I want to keep things simple and go on with the story.
Bored? Your big brother Sampo's always up for a chat.
Who the heck are you, Sampo?
What kind of question is that? I'm your old pal Sampo Koski. We've been through thick and thin together.
You didn't answer the question.
Well, that just means there's something wrong with your question. Questions are like transactions. If your request isn't clear, you might end up buying the wrong thing.
That should go into the quote list right there. At least I took a screenshot. Who are Wildfire and Sela?
Wildfire are one of my major clients. Though the work is mostly odds and ends, still, it's always a pleasure. Who am I to complain if the money's right, huh?
Clients.
Zila works for them. Oleg's most trusted lieutenant. But to her, I'm probably just a Wildfire's lapdog. Yeah, well, but a very contented lapdog, I should add.
What do Wildfire want?
As a non-member, not a clue. They'd never tell me their ultimate aims. Shame, really. It's not like I'm a blabbermouth.
I'm not sure about that, Sampo. Well, good to chat.
A pleasure. Until next time.
Veronia, are you okay?
I will arrest you under the Supreme Guardian's decree. Nothing has changed.
Doesn't look that way to me.
I am not your friend.
When did I ever say that? Man. It takes time to make friends.
I saw you the day before the Goethe Hotel. Japard took you to see the Supreme Guardian. He told me you were visitors from beyond the sky. Just like the interstellar travelers of ancient legend. People of all kinds that carried the will of the eons. Japard said that you wanted to help us reverse the damage that the eternal freeze and fragmentum continue to wreak on our planet. But that night, Mother summoned me and ordered me to take a detachment to arrest you.
Your mother is up to no good. She just called her mother too.
What happened? The Supreme Guardian didn't tell me the details, and Japard had to rush back to the front line. I don't understand.
You're not the only one.
Oh. The Silvermane guards withdrew to the surface long ago. I must avoid that identity here. Until we're back in the overworld, I propose a temporary truce and cooperation. Your true intentions are of interest to me.
Come on, Bronya, you should have done that from the beginning.
If it helps you to trust me, I'm willing to answer your questions to the best of my ability.
What crime does she claim we have committed?
Let me repeat. All I received were the Supreme Guardian's instructions. It is for the adjudication panel to pass judgment on the accused. All the Supreme Guardian told me was that your identities were counterfeit and that your intention was to overthrow the rule of the architects.
Do you know where the Stellaron is?
Truthfully, I've never heard of this Stellaron.
Cocolia knows exactly what that is.
But if all this catastrophe could be brought to an end simply by sealing it, then I hope its existence proves to be real.
Cocolia doesn't want it sealed. That's the thing. I think not. Why did the Silvermane guards withdraw from the underground?
Fragmentum monster activity on the surface intensified, and hostilities on the front line were critical. To resist the invasion, the architects had no choice but to redeploy the guards to the front line. If we couldn't hold our defensive line, then we wouldn't be able to maintain our supply of aid to the underground, which would have collapsed without us. That was the Supreme Guardian's explanation.
Don't say that to Scylla. That's all I have to ask for now.
We should be going to see Wildfire. Let's move.
We'll move in a moment. Let me talk to everyone.
Oh, hi! Wanna listen to my thoughts on the underground?
Alright then, sure.
Where should I start?
I want to hear what you think about the others.
I'm not so good at analyzing people. But, seeing as you asked...
What about Sampo?
That guy? He's lazy, lying, cunning, and evil. I don't like him. Can't stand the sight of him. I bet you think he's pretty entertaining. Watch out or he'll fool you.
Don't worry, I'm watching out for him too. But yeah, he's pretty entertaining. What do you think of Hook? No. What was the name? Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
You mean that naughty kid we played hide and seek with? Dr. Natasha said that she's a handful, but that she also takes care of the homeless kids. Maybe she's more mature than she seems? Still, I can't believe how arrogant she is. I was pretty mad with her for a while.
Oh my god, March, you were looking at a mirror! To an extent. What about Bronya?
The Silvermane girl? She's pretty. I like looking at her.
I'm not the only one that likes being childish sometimes.
When I first met her, I thought she was kind of scary. But now it seems like there's something on her mind. I'm too nervous to ask her. At least she's not trying to arrest us anymore.
What about Scylla? That Scylla person.
She says what she thinks. I like her. And did you hear what she said about the Silvermane guards? Sounded like she'd been waiting a long time to say it. I think I'd get along with her. If we can get her to help us, we'll bag a Stellaron in no time.
You sure about that? Anyway, that's all I can think of. I want to hear about your observations.
My observational skills are second to none.
How about the underworld geography?
Well, the underworld is surrounded by cliffs, and there's no obvious structure. It seems like a spread out collection of mines and small towns, just like the outskirts of Belobog. There's that huge pillar called the Furnace Core that's always in view. Maybe it's some kind of energy hub?
How about underworld life?
From what I've seen, the residents are nearly all miners. It seems like the people here have less than those in the overworld.
Does seem like it.
Still, the miners watch fights in their spare time. It's less pretentious than that theater they have on the surface.
How about the underworlders?
They're always in a hurry. The pace of life here is so fast. Things are pretty busy in the overworld too, but everything feels more relaxed up there.
That's all I can think of. That's it for now.
If you hear any juicy gossip, information, come find me.
How are you finding your first trailblazing expedition?
I feel a bit discombobulated.
All journeys contain their share of the unexpected. It won't be the last time.
I'm glad they had the word discombobulated. I just had to say that.
I'm about to summarize the intel we've gathered so far. Did you want to listen?
That's why I'm here.
First, we have the underworld. A huge underground space. Miners have built towns here and are excavating geomarrow.
What's the relation between here and the overworld?
We learned from Natasha that the underworld shoulders the energy needs for their entire civilization. Laboring in the underworld used to be a great honor, and there was regular movement between realms. Sampo mentioned the furnace core, which people would use to travel in both directions. But now, each realm is sealed off from the other. Only the automatic transport line for geomarrow and goods is still in operation. The reason for sealing the furnace core still needs to be investigated. In addition, it appears that Sampo has secret connections that grant him passage between here and the surface that may come in useful to us.
Do soldiers from the overworld ever come down here? You already kind of said that, but let's ask this.
Up to now, apart from Branya, whom Sampo brought here, I still haven't seen a single Silvermane guard. At the Fight Club, I heard people say that the guards withdrew from the underground many years ago, and that it was the Supreme Guardian who gave the order. At the time, the Supreme Guardian was none other than Cocolia Rand.
I'm clear on this bit. What else?
Next, we have our goal, the Stellaron. After we revealed our intentions, the Supreme Guardian suspended communications and sent soldiers to arrest us. Her reaction was strange, to say the least.
It becomes a mystery. More and more, this feels like a nice adventure, though. A Doctor Who style of adventure. Like, I could see the TARDIS crew getting embroiled in this in the same way we did. And going to the underground, meeting more people there, and finally solving the planetary conflict. Or something like that. Why do you think the Supreme Guardian chose to act that way?
It's too early to say, but it was a radical move. It means that we must have broached a highly sensitive subject. A secret that she's sparing no effort to protect. If I remember our discussion correctly, I think there are two main possibilities. The Architects and the Stellaron. I'm inclined to think it's the latter, but we lack evidence.
Same here. Will we find any Stellaron clues in the underworld?
There's an old saying that goes, good fortune lies within bad. Bad fortune lurks within good.
Oh, I love that saying.
Even when compared with the overworld, the underworld has a long history. There should be valuable intel here. Not to mention, without the Supreme Guardian's interference, we have a better chance than ever of locating the Stellaron.
You want to be super balanced in your approach to life, right? Let's say it like that. When something good happens to you, be on the edge and don't be too content and don't be too celebratory about it. And always think, there's something kind of lurking around the corner. I got something like that recently where I was like, oh, finally, the situation got nice. But let me steel myself, let me steel my resolve a little bit because something might happen. And then I got a little slap to the face right after I thought that. I got news the other day about that situation, and it's like, I knew it. At the same time, however, when you have something bad happening to you, I've been saying it over and over, every cloud has a silver lining. Where there's danger, there's opportunity. Plights and chances are two sides of the same coin, as Kamen Rider Beast Nito Kosuke said. Pinchi wa chansu. Pinchi wa chansu desu. Many bad situations. Most, if not all of them, bring a good situation in them that would not have been possible had the bad thing not happened in the first place. Don't you see? Don't you see? Don't you see? And you may be surprised by what you're able to find when you're looking for something good like that. It's not just, oh, well, okay, today I learned that... let me think of an example. Let me think of an example to really drive the point home. Let's say... I don't know, let's say your bank account gets a hacker and $5,000 out of your $10,000 are taken out. I don't know, something like that. And the good situation about that is that, oh, well, okay, I finally learned what it's like to process the claim for $5,000. Okay, I finally know what that's like. No. I'm not talking about something like that. I'm talking about something greater than that. I don't know what it would be in that situation, but it's just an example. It's just an example. I don't know. The upside was that the bank gave me 5,000 extra. I don't know if that actually happens, but so it's an example. It's an example there. Like a once in a lifetime opportunity comes up. I'm reminded of pro wrestling that has so many accidents happen where something great comes out of it that wouldn't have happened. Like, for example, somebody gets injured and then the storyline changes in a way that's just transcendental, memorable, revolutionary, and it wouldn't have happened otherwise. Or, no, let's not talk about pro wrestling. Let's talk about Kamen Rider. The original series. Hiroshi Fujioka gets into a motorcycle accident. Like a very, very grave one. And he can't do the role of the protagonist anymore. So they don't recast him. They do Kamen Rider number 2 instead. Hayato Ichimonji, played by Takeshi Sasaki. And from there, they retooled the show a little bit in a way that made it be even more memorable and fun. And then Hiroshi Fujioka does come back later, and now it's Double Riders, and now the original series becomes even better. What would have happened had he not gotten injured? Maybe we wouldn't see Kamen Rider now. Maybe. We don't know. We don't know for sure. But it wouldn't have been the transcendental thing it was. Let's call it. And so, it's a situation like that sometimes. It's a situation like that sometimes. So Dan, thank you for reminding me about that. Let's continue here. What else?
Lastly, we have the main strength of the underworld, wildfire. After the Silvermane guards withdrew, and in order to keep the peace, the residents of the underworld spontaneously organized their own militia, thereby taking over the guards' duties.
Do we need to ally with wildfire?
Ally? It's a little premature to be talking about that. But wildfire will be familiar with all manner of forces below ground. If we want to find Stellaron clues in the underground, I'm certain they can help.
Do you trust wildfire?
I don't know them. Trust isn't part of the picture yet. But speaking of trust, I suggest you don't place too much of yours in Sampo Koski.
He's saying that too. Is it because of the dialogue choices I've made? It might just be.
He hasn't revealed his true intentions, but he has managed to corral us into a difficult situation. Almost without us realizing. That's a dangerous person indeed.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm all up to speed now.
That's all we need to summarize for now. If there's anything else you're not clear on, come and find me.
Let's go on then. Let's go on. Let me take a look at this food stall owner. If I can get more food buffs. Ah, look here. Isn't this our old friend Khaiden? What do you mean your old friend? Who are you? What's up? Hankering for some local Boulder Town snacks to fill your belly? Yeah, but who are you? Tell me about this competitive eater championship. Oh, I see. That's what you're here for. Let me lay it out for you. The rules are simple. See these plates of already fried rock crabs? As soon as I start the clock, you need to do everything you can to stuff all that crab meat into your mouth. If you get 5 plates knocked out in 20 seconds, then everything in this stall is free for you to enjoy. What do you think? Want to give it a go? Ready! This came out of nowhere. Ready. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about. Just looking at you, I can tell you've got confidence to spare. Remember to get a bottle of water. You don't want to choke on a big hunk of crab. That's a new sentence there. Come to the front of the stall when you are ready. The challenge will start whenever you want. Well, this... Okay, let's take a detour. Come on and come all! Feast your eyes on this. We have another brave soul who has come to take on the challenge for the title of Boulder Town's Competitive Eater Champion. Do they have what it takes? Their expression at least looks confident. You must be joking? Look, he's as skinny as a beanpole. Many of the best champions are skinny. Many of the best eating champions are. Courageous challenger, tell us, what is your name? Call me the Stinging Crab. Wow, did you hear that? Has there ever been a greater coincidence? The challenger made the word crab a part of their name. The Stinging Crab, remember this name. In just a moment, he very well could be Boulder Town's competitive eater champion worthy of our admiration. Are you ready? I will count down from 3, then start the clock. Don't forget, the challenge is only considered complete when you eat 5 plates of deep-fried rock crabs in 20 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Go! Take the first bite. You're blown away by the fresh, fragrant, and rich flavor that hits your mouth. You'd never imagined that you could enjoy such a delectable flavor in the underworld. Take the second bite. The second bite of crab meat fills up all of your mouth. It's a little greasy, but you would still consider it tasty. You are certain that you can see this challenge through to the end. Third bite. The third bite. These stupid additives. You feel thirsty and nauseous. You also complain eternally about having no option in the settings to speed up the text display. Take the fourth bite. You can still stomach reading this text. I can do that. Alright, I'll tell you a little something. The rock crab isn't a decapod. It's actually a type of creature that, according to the common species classification system, is difficult to classify, but it's something like an arthropod. Who cares? It's a crab that spits bubbles, just like how you are on the verge of spitting up everything you just eaten. The final bite. Oh, here we go. Your mind is completely blank. Your stomach is a vast sea filled with trillions of tons of crab paste. Wow. You did manage to eat all 5 plates of crab meat, but unfortunately, you went over 20 seconds. The stall owner's words reach your ears, but you are already slipping into unconsciousness. You couldn't care about whether you won or lost. There's only one thing on your mind. Hey, look! He's gonna throw up! No. Let me do the hydrate from Eris. Let me hydrate. Haha, we got a good show coming up. Wow, these people. Ugh. Oh, damn it. Going to be alright, brother? I feel awful. I get it, I really do. What a shame, you were right on the cusp of victory. So, brother, I know that you feel terrible right now. However, according to the rules, contestants who don't complete their challenge must pay for their meals. With that in mind, 5 plates of deep-fried rock crab cost 1,000 credits. Would you like to pay now, or... Yeah, I'll pay now. That's defeat. No, I mean defeat, I guess. Nice, you are a customer who sticks to the rules. Quite a rarity these days. I remember you. Next time you stop by, I absolutely will give you an incredible discount. That's not good for the underworld if so many people don't care about it. Thanks for your business, pal. He was slight though, he didn't say it before. But that was me just jumping into it. I'll attribute it to that. Alright, if you want to participate in the Boulder Town's competitive video championship again, feel free to come by tomorrow. With your excellent ability, I guarantee that you won't need more than a few tries to beat the challenge. Oh, dear. Actually, let me see. Let me see what I can buy. I came in here for the buffs and I ended up doing this instead. Stone Grill Dome. Heals 1 down character for 30% of the character's HP. I don't know if we need that, but we have over 200,000 credits, so I think we can afford it. Yellow Box Sausage. Immediately regenerates 50% of max energy for a single ally. Okay. Oh, there's the crab. Recovers 3 technique points for the team. Immediately causes all allies to lose HP equal to 15% of their max HP. And increases their attack by 200% for the next battle. Whoa. Wild herb soup. Soup made of a... It looks so nice. A blue and green soup. Soup made of a type of moss that has a soothing bluish glow and can be found everywhere underground. Reminds me of tisanes that are blue. You know, I think they use like a blue butterfly flower or whatever it's called. And there's like such a thing as blue matcha. None of them are really teas. They don't actually have caffeine or the tea plant, but they're herbal teas in a way. The correct term is tisanes. And yeah, I've had a few of those. I still have some old blue matchas sitting in a corner somewhere. Probably not good anymore. Not gonna stop me from trying it though. It actually works well as a way to color food. And I've done it. It's been really nice. Yeah, this kind of moss ball is said to have the effect of clearing away heat and detoxifying. But it's generally not recommended to consume corrosive or moss products that are still glowing. Drink it. It's Belovogian's fate. Well, not gonna go for it. Just the lizards today. 4 technique points for your team, but each team member's HP equal to 15% of the max HP. Upon use, attack of all allies increases by 5% plus an extra 170 for the next battle. This is what I was looking for. It gets to be expensive though. So let's buy only 5 of these. Snapper Jam Appetizer. Rye Bread Soda Iceberg. I like the look of that. Merely heals one ally by 15% of the ally's max HP plus 150 extra HP. I'll get this. Hearthfire. A record that can be played on the Express phonograph. It might be a chance acquisition or a gift from someone else. All sorts of memories surge up when the music plays. The smiles, encounters, touches, and the excitement of battle. Maybe that is why people still collect records, even as society rapidly advances. The current record contains the track Hearthfire. Happiness is just having a crackling fire and friends and family by one's side. Happiness is different for everyone. But I'm sure that is a way to be happy for many people. Happiness for me is live streaming Honkai Star Rail. Thank you very much. Happiness for me is for you to follow the stream if you haven't done so already. Oh yes, oh yes. Follow the multi-dimensional Tajigen Khaiden. I'm a cosmic maniac playing a cosmic game right here. Among other games that we do play. That's true. There are those games right there. Right there. Now let's see. Well, we can have even more. Yo, welcome to Lauder's Humble Shop. Don't hesitate to let me know what you need. Actually, let's see what they have here. What is this? Any purchases are counted in the cumulative spending. Oh, this is different. Cumulative spending goals and rewards can be viewed here. Okay. Okay. Well, I don't have enough of this currency, but what is this? Material for racing trailblazers destruction's Eidolon level. Champions heavy gloves. This looks nice. Whoa. Champion of streetwise boxing. Increases physical damage by 10%. After the wearer is hit or is hit, their attack increases by 5% for the rest of the battle. How do I equip items? I like the look of it. The boots, the chest guard, the heavy gloves, the headgear. That's some great gear right there. But I probably shouldn't be spending this money right now. I don't know how you acquire this currency. Or if I knew, I forgot. Still getting used to things. How did I open the map again? Version info. Right. Oh, I opened the browser page. Okay. Didn't realize it would do that. No, the map. I think I can maybe do it from here. There's that nameless honor thing. What? See, this is why I don't use the quick access thingy. It's all weird. Is the travel log? No. Which one was the map? We'll probably just use the mouse to click on the minimap and it might show me there. It's not the interastral guide, right? Let's do this though. Let's complete this thing. I'll have to figure out what this is eventually. There's just so much information right there. What is this right here? Oh, whoa. You're all what is this? Did you send me these messages or are these just like general messages? No, wait, those are your bios. Never mind. I thought those were messages. Okay. Okay. Yeah, those are the bio. Messages, well. We also have messages here. Oh, this! Hello, Herta. Upgrade is done. Come test. Beg me then. Beg me then. What is she gonna say? I beg you, come test. I can't do it right now, Herta. I'm sorry. Simulated Universe second closed beta. I'm gonna have to... See, Herta, I really wanted it. I feel bad now. How do I even get there? I'm gonna have to go all the way back there. We're gonna have to finish everything we're doing here. But not yet. I feel you haven't been back to the Express since forever, Khaiden. Didn't we just see each other? It's been that long since we last said goodbye, right? Don't worry about the details. Come back when you've got the time. Pom Pom has some things for you. Oh, nice sticker, Pom Pom. The conductor's rewards. Okay. Okay, when we go back, we'll do it. I wanted to find the map here, though. Where do you see the map? Navigation. There we go. That was it. Where are we supposed to go? Wow. Okay. Nice maps. Oh, this is really nice. Okay. The overworld and the underworld. And here in Boulder Town. And we can just go from there. No, this is where we are. I'm not sure where we're supposed to go, though. Am I supposed to talk to everyone again? Where was everyone?
We have plenty of time.
I think I'm lost in the city. Well, let's take some treasure here in the meantime. Basic treasure. And the Great Hook is going to be here somewhere. Maybe they're hiding and seeking again. We had a mission log or something like that, right? Travel log. This is not it. This is something different. Event notes. Okay. It's not the interastral guide, is it? I feel like I didn't actually acquire the next quest. I'm not sure. Here we are, though. What are we supposed to do now?
I
will arrest you under the Supreme. I am not.
Please arrest me. I can't wait.
There's something wrong with you. I saw you the day before, just like the interstellar.
Okay, we saw this dialogue anyway.
The Silvermane Guard. Until we're back, if it helps you to trust.
Anyway, why are we repeating the dialogue? Where do we go now?
How are you finding your first trailblazer? I'm about to summarize the... No problem.
Because I thought it would have told me in the left side of the screen where I'm supposed to go. But okay, let's take a look at navigation. I didn't see anything special in navigation right there. Natasha's clinic. Level rewards. No, this is... No, I don't know where this is. I think that was the Astral Express, but I'm not sure. Feel free to let me know in the chat, Taji Gang, what I'm supposed to do now. Fight Club. The one we don't talk about. Goeth Grand Hotel. Wait. Why is there a hotel here? Are there even any guests? Many undergrounders don't know the answer, but the Goeth Grand Hotel has stayed in business for countless tax periods. If they had tea again, you know what? Let's just teleport there. Where's the Goeth Hotel? Alright, even if it's not where I'm supposed to go, let me take a look at this. Cheap room, it said. Is it... Oh, this is the Goeth Hotel here. Okay. What do we have here? Paper, pens, and a pot of black ink are laid out on a plain wooden table. You lean down slightly, trying to make out the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology in the underworld might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains as prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment opted to handwrite its notes to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. But this kind of thought only manages to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over those polite and pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. Ah, a grading session, your favorite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, with you sitting in the backseat of a hover taxi, flying from one place in the city to another. Did I have that experience? Okay. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, not offering even the most cursory of greetings. But as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You are the embodiment of impartiality. You will never take pity on a test with a score of 49 and change it to 50 for a pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. You look around this cheap room. You hear the walls wailing and see the cupboard trembling. Now you're the most impartial critic in the whole of the cosmos. Dear guests, please rate how comfortable the bed is in your hotel room. Neutral. Bed average. It's more than just average. It could even be used to define the concept of average. What is going on right now? Anyway, dear guests, please rate the tea provided in your hotel room. Doesn't look as great as the other one in terms of presentation, but I'm sure it's good. Very satisfied. Tea very good. Best tea ever. If possible, you'd love to bring Dan Hong here to sample this tea. Solely because you are convinced that he is someone who knows a lot about tea. Just like me. Dear guests, please rate the lighting and view from your hotel room. I'm sure it's fine. Very satisfied. Very good. The lighting in the room is exactly how you like it. Not too bright, not too dark. Very comfortable. As for the view, as a well-known connoisseur of retro architecture, you find the Boulder Town street view to be very appealing. Thank you for evaluating the service here at the Goeth Hotel. You may leave a comment in the space below. We will take your feedback seriously and try our best to improve our services. A comment. Coming up with original content is always a headache. It's better to make it a multiple choice question. May I suggest you buy some memory foam pillows and velvet quilts? I don't even know what those things are. You successfully passed the comment component of the test. There's only one blank space left on this piece of paper. If possible, please leave your name so we can notify you when we have discounts. Discounts, what a beautiful word. Let's write your esteemed name here then. Heisenberg. Your masterpiece is done. You've just completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of the universe without a hint of any subjective emotion. I think there was some subjective emotion there. But anyway, you flip back the feedback card that you just completed and discover a thick stack of identical cards. You are faced with several options. Finished, now go over the whole review again. Your comment for the shop. May I suggest you buy some memory foam pillows and velvet quilts? Your signature, Heisenberg. Your rating for the bed, neutral. Your rating for the tea, very satisfied. Your rating for the lighting, view, very satisfied. That's it. You put away the completed service evaluation card. Perhaps you give it straight to Gertie to demonstrate your status as a valued guest. No, I'm not going to do that. Greasy Food Magazine. Okay. Well, Okay, that doesn't sound nice. They're recommending the wild earth soup as well. Well, okay, what the heck just happened? It's not the same hotel. Eris, does it have the same Easter egg though? I can go back. I am just lost and I went to the hotel because, well, it's another version of the hotel. I'm sure they have tea, and they did have tea. It was worth it. Just for that reason. Wait, I think I see in the minimap where we're supposed to go. No, I don't. Never mind. What are those blue dots on the minimap? I see. I would like to know what that is. For now, let's see. Let's go to... It just wasn't telling me anything. Oh, no. Ah, I opened the browser page again. Hold on. Where do we go? Here. Where was it that they were saying we go? To the mines, right? Where are the mines? The Great Mine, yeah. It's gotta be here. I think it is here. So, let's go. Ikimashou. Requirements to unlock this area have not been met, so it's not this one. Okay, where do we go then? I might have to Google a guide. My club, Natasha's clinic is not... Wait, what is this? Rivet Town? Maybe it is on Rivet Town. Right there. No, it's not this either. Okay, if anybody knows, please let me know in the chat, because I'm completely lost. But let me look up where to go next. What should I search? Going to the mine, seal, where to go? Maybe? Where did Sila go? Maybe it's not what I think it is. It's not the Great Mine, no. I found a result that's not the right result. No, I'm getting like pulls to get Sila. Go to Great Mine. I can't go to the Great Mine though. The entrance to the mine, she said. It's not the Great Mine. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, it's Boulder Town. Boulder Town is where I am. What am I saying? Let's teleport nearby again. There might be something in the entrance that I missed. What am I supposed to do around here? Target is close by. Navigation will be cancelled automatically. And then there's blue dots, but when I follow them, they don't really lead anywhere. The fact that I don't see any mission on the left side of the screen tells me I was supposed to pick something up, but I couldn't tell what it was. I talked to everyone. Ah, well, let's get this chest. If anything, this will give me the chance for exploration to get more chests. What did I just say? Every cloud has a silver lining. Not that this is a cloud necessarily, I'm just a little bit lost. And I got into a crab eating contest. I got into a review for the Goeth Hotel, the underground version, that is. This game has so many things going on. But I do love it for that reason. Let me see if I know where to go. Because it's hard to find the right result because I don't even know what I'm supposed to search for. I just searched Honkai Star Rail, going to the mine, Sila, where to go. That didn't seem to be the right way to do it. There's a guide for new players that would be good to look at, but it doesn't tell me what I'm looking for. No. I got nothing. Let me try to find a video. This is where you can really help me out in the chat, Tajigang, if anybody knows. But I think I found a video. PC gameplay walkthrough. There we go. Now let's see. You got a coconut tree on your AC New Leaf or New Horizons island? No, you said island, so it's New Horizons, right? That's great. Keep getting more of those. Eris. Let's see, where do we go next? I'm speeding through the video. I think we're supposed to go to the simulated universe. And we travel back to the Herta space station? Is that what we're supposed to do? It does seem to be what we're supposed to do next. I didn't know you could just travel back to it. So, alright. Hopefully this is the right thing to do. Ah, you're using the capture card. There we go. There we go. Very well then. Let's see where we can go. Level rewards. Because Pom Pom is there. How do I travel here? What happens if I teleport like this? We can just teleport this way, right? Well, let's talk to Pom Pom. We can at least do that. What's up, Pom Pom? Tickets, please. Oh, Khaiden. You're not the same person Pom Pom first met. What's happened to you? I had a really fast growth spurt. The conductor's eyes never lie, Khaiden. You are not the same person that you were. The same thing happened to March 7th when she first went out trailblazing. How can Pom Pom put this? It feels like you're more mature, more stable, more reliable. Pom Pom is sure of it. Pom Pom's got some small rewards for your growth. Skip the formalities, take it all. Pom Pom will keep an eye on your progress and keep preparing some small rewards for you. As for what those will be, you'll find out soon enough. The conductor's rewards. The mission is completed for that. Now, the Herta space station. How do I go there? Let me try like this. Okay, here we have the city. It's only Jarilo 6 that it shows. So, can we teleport back to the Herta space station? I don't know if we can. Let me check out that video guide. I'm so lost right now. Okay. You accept the mission for simulated universe, and from there you can navigate, I think. Herta space station, Herta's office. Hold on, the Herta space station storage zone. Oh, and there's a daily mission they gave me, I think. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do as well. You're supposed to do the new mechanic they taught you. It wasn't really... This didn't really feel understandable to me. What's the word? What's the word? Understandable to players? Something like that. Star rail map. Right. This might be the way to do it. Meals are more important. Speak with the researchers. Is that the daily mission? I don't know. Let's go to the Herta space station. It's good to be back in here.
It's getting late. Where to now?
I do love the look of the space station. I want to get back into sci-fi games. Much more. Hell, even Destiny 2 I want to try again, but I don't have the space for it right now. I really need to buy new drives, but not just buy them, but get them installed. Which is something that will take a bit of time. I was hoping to do it with the PC upgrades. Where's our food? Don't waste our time. We need to do research. Seriously, I need to work on my courier report. We're trying to figure it out. What's happening here? A robot delivers our meals here, but it's late. We've been waiting for ages. Don't worry, we got people coming over with the food. No one will go hungry here. It's one thing to eat late, but you need to figure out what exactly happened with the robots so this won't happen again. Leave it to us. We'll get to the bottom of it. Something happened with the robots? We use robots to deliver meals, but recently they keep failing the deliveries. Those robots were fine just before, but suddenly they've all broken down. Thank goodness I brought some nutrient gel with me today. Otherwise I'd have fainted from an empty stomach. Nutrient gel, that seems like a very practical thing to use. I'm the kind of person that would prefer to mostly have Soylent instead of actual food and just save time. But it's expensive. Last I checked, it was expensive. It's the only thing we have right now, right? That's like that, Soylent. Like, it's supposed to be a complete meal replacement. You completely replace meals with that. And just not literally all the time, but the majority of the time. I'm doing something else and I'm drinking it. And I get to save so much time. But anyway, you just got a message that the food is here. Please go and have something to eat, everyone. You're Khaiden, right? Please, can I have a word with you? I've asked maintenance to check on the robots, but they never replied. I'm too busy to leave my post right now. Are you able to go and see what's going on? Piece of cake, you chose the right person for the job. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry to trouble you. Don't worry. Don't worry. This will be easy for me. Is this the daily mission? Because I think it's green for that reason, right? Now, let's see. What is this? Find Arlen and listen to the space station star echo remnants. I like the sound of that. Where do I go next? Let me just, I can't use my mouse like this, right? I think I'm lost again. No, wait. I think I see the door where they want me to go. So, okay. I think I did have to go to the Great Mine then. But then I'm supposed to do some things in here. And then I'll have the requirements. I think it was meant to be level 15. You glimpse several books together as you pass by. Judging by the glossy covers, they seem to be the kind of thick space fillers used to make a bookshelf look impressive. They show no signs of having actually been read. Let me see. Browse the bookshelf to see what's there. There's a copy of The Fall of the Eons, a discussion on Cosmic Traditions series, a copy of Marks of Eon Worship in Society, a copy of Cases of Cosmic Myths, the meanings behind Eons in Myth, and a copy of Beneath the Eons, the Low-Dimensional World as a Will and a Surface Phenomenon. All of them sound so interesting to me, what the heck? The book is bound with covers containing the logo of the space station, but the contents are all authentic masterpieces. As you flip through the pages, a piece of paper falls out. What do we have here? The paper is filled with scribbled words. Squinting to make things out, you discover the words Department of Insight printed on the page. There's also a cat-shaped sticker at the bottom right corner. You surmise that this note could be from a Department of Insight's researcher's notebook. Aha. A note between book pages. They didn't actually trigger a mission from the look of it. Let's just see if we can teleport to where I need to go right here. We can do it from there. Let's go over here. Where am I going? Base zone? Maybe it was the storage zone or the supply zone. That's where the robots take the food from, maybe? Aha, this area. Okay. Let's get some rewards here. But this is not where I was supposed to go, right? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. Okay, we went to the storage zone. Doesn't seem like this is where I'm supposed to go. You can buy a chainsaw in New Horizons? I didn't know you could do that. I think it's furniture. I don't remember that. There's an axe. There's no chainsaw, I think. Unearthly marble is made from special optical materials. When put in direct contact with life forms, the touch blocks will be illuminated. Light up all the blocks to turn them into a physical path. You can use certain blocks to teleport. When you trade on one such block, you'll teleport to another of the same color. Be careful how you use them. I'm guessing if we do it wrong, we're gonna fall to our deaths, aren't we? My goodness.
Seems. There's knowledge of this in the databank.
I don't even know what I'm doing anymore, but this seems to be an area to explore.
Worth our while.
Okay, safe zone right here.
You can't get anything done if
Did that sappy spiel I told you last time work at all? Look at that! Look at that bowl-cut researcher. You can't say any of those things I taught you. You feel that vibration. Every time I see you, my heart starts pounding like crazy. Isn't that totally romantic? Aren't you impressed? Hearing it makes me not want to make any move at all. Okay. What is this? The cabinet is absolutely bare. With the light cone once stored there now long gone. You remember Arlen asking you to take it during that crisis. And now that everything is over, it's time to return it to the original owner. Alright. Here it is. What is borrowed must eventually be returned. Even if it is just an average light cone. And bid farewell with eyes closed. Your path ahead will be full of companions. What's one measly light cone worth to you? Hey, it's a nice companion, okay? Now we say farewell though. My oh my, young man. Did you just put a light cone back into the cabinet? Researcher who refers to himself as this old one. Your eyesight really does get terrible with old age. Tell this old one, please. What kind of light cone did you put in? Was it the jewel-studded arrowheart light cone? Or was it the domineering king's aura light cone? I don't know. To be honest, none of them. Not bad, not bad. This old one knew you had it in you. Honesty and candor are your best virtues, and naturally, a reward is in order. I wouldn't have lied, I just didn't know. But this jewel-studded arrowheart light cone is too mundane an object for such a high-quality individual as yourself. And this domineering king's aura light cone is tacky and pretentious, and naturally unworthy of someone with your great talent. I like his perception. Despite my old age, I can still tell you look reluctant. So why don't I return the original light cone to you? That's what you want, isn't it? Okay. Well, we praise of high morals. I feel like the meme from The Office where the protagonist, I forget his name, Michael? I don't remember. He's getting congratulated by his boss, and he's just like wearing a fanny pack and looking all confused. Okay. Thanks for the reward, I guess. I didn't know what the hell just happened. I didn't know what light cone it was. That's why I said it was neither of them. I didn't know the name. So, okay, thank you for thanking me for my honesty. I was being honest in that sense. In the sense that I don't know which one it is. Right, I'm lost now. I have no idea where I am. I'm in an exploratory zone from the look of it. Yeah, okay. We'll pick it up from here next stream. And hopefully I figure out what the blazes I'm supposed to do. I think I can teleport away from here if I need to go somewhere else. We can just do that if necessary. But yeah. For Honkai then, Superstar Rail, that's going to be it for today. I think we finally reached the point in which I don't know what's going on. I'm lost. Shoot me a message. Tell me on Discord if you know what it is I'm supposed to do next. And I'll be able to start the stream knowing. I think I did have to do something here in Herta Space Station and maybe go for the next simulated universe. And then I'll have the requirements needed to go to the Great Mine. I think that's what's going on. I wasn't expecting actually being able to go back to the Astral Express or to the space station. Just like that. So when Pom Pom told me of a reward, I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to do it after we finish this mission, Pom Pom. But it should be interesting. But no, you can just return in there. I don't know if this is actually something in universe because we could have just gone back to the space station, no problem, the moment they tried to arrest us. But I'm guessing that's not quite what's going on here. Not quite. Not quite. But anyway, we'll figure it out and we'll continue through things in Honkai Star Rail. In Honkai then Superstar Rail. Yes. Yes, we will. Yes, we will. But for now, we're gonna end it right here. That is this fantastic week of streams, everyone. Stay tuned for the schedule. We also will continue having streams on Team Selfie Gaming. And we're gonna do some different things next week. It's not gonna be the same games, or at least not all the same games. I think we won't have Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. And we won't have it here either because we're busy with Honkai and other things. We'll see how the schedule is. I may potentially not have a Friday afternoon, evening stream. But we should do our best to go for Spacecast Echoes. There are some things pending to do in there. Yes, there are. Yes, there are. But okay, I'll finish it with Honkai in the background like that. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. Before I forget, we're gonna rate Graveface, my fellow Kamen Rider fan, who is right now streaming Final Fantasy VII Rebirth with Harmony. Oshino Harmony. No, wait, I think the name is a little bit different, but sorry. Let's rate Graveface right here. And I will see you once again for another stream week. Thank you so much, Taji Gang. We had exciting times this week. And of course, Honkai is always exciting, even when I'm getting lost, alright? Alright. Otsukai sama deshita, minna. Bye. Bye-bye. Have a good one.